I mean, we are trying to grow the channel. So when I think about growing the channel, I look to see what are other channels that are growing. What are they doing?
Yeah, we want to copy exactly what they're doing.
If we do what they're doing, then we'll grow.
Mm-hmm.
So let's take
science
says a couple examples, right? So like Jason, he drinks whiskey, so we drink whiskey.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Right? Matt, he has a family, so we have a family.
That's right. Yep.
And the junkies, their internet always sucks and they always start late. So we thought
that would be us too. Might as well. We'll try it.
We're taking all three magic formulas and putting them together. And in putting them together, we're probably going to end this stream with 10,000 subscribers.
We should.
I would think.
I mean,
mathematically,
formula,
scientifically,
chemically
speaking, we're going to end
work
with 10,000 subscribers.
We don't even have to try anymore. It's just, it should work.
Well, we've done what's called crack the code. We've realized that we're living in the matrix.
Mm-hmm.
And we've taken either the blue or the red pill, which is an old reference that I don't remember which one it is. But one of those gets us out of the matrix. And we're like ambionic fluid, and we're like a naked Keanu Reeves going down the pipes.
Yeah. I want to just stay in it.
I'm okay. Listen.
I'm okay with
that. One dude wanted to get plugged back in because he ate the steak. Remember that? The guy that was like the Judas of the situation. He's like selling out Neo. Do you not remember the Matrix?
I'm trying to remember. Who gave him steak? It has to be fake steak.
It is, and he knows it. That's the whole thing. He knows it's fake steak.
Oh, okay.
And he's like, as he's eating the steak, he's like, I know this is fake. My brain is this and that. I don't care. I want to be plugged back in. I want to be somebody important. And if he Judas is him, then he gets to eat fake steak.
Yeah, I don't mind. Give me the fake steak. I'd rather eat that than, what are they eating over there? Weird stuff?
Porridge, I believe.
Well, porridge can be good.
But it was like breast milk porridge. It had all the right amino acids in it to where you could just live off that porridge.
Okay.
And speaking of breast milk, so I saw a video today that I want to run by you. You, as someone that has formerly and or currently produces breast milk, I want to run something by you because I don't understand it. So I'm minding my own business. I'm on my socials. Okay?
You don't even do anything.
I'm on my socials, and I come across a video. Now, was I looking for this video? No. Did I want to see this video? No. Did morbid curiosity reach out and make me grab 15 seconds of it and absorb it? Yes. So there's a video. It starts with two chicks. Now, I know what you're thinking.
Uh-huh.
Different kind of video.
Different kind of chicks?
No, they're the right kind of chicks. They're just, they're not.
Okay.
They're not going at it in this one. And there's a reason they're not going at it in this one. The reason they're not going at it in this one is because one of them is pretty knocked up. So, now...
That's their only reason?
Anyway, otherwise, they would have just been going at it. So they're facing each other. And the one that's pretty knocked up, she's got a belly that looks a little bit like mine. And it's out like this. Little less hairy. It was pretty hairy, but less hairy than this. And she and the woman that's with her, who doesn't really look pregnant, they bump bellies. Okay. They cut to a new scene.
Why are they bumping bellies?
And now the woman that didn't look pregnant has a bit of a bump.
Oh, she gave her herpes.
And then I, as the pregnant lady, have an even bigger, I look like I'm about to burst. I look like my skin isn't going to recover. I look like if somebody rubs my belly, everything's going to explode outward like in an alien type fashion. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So she's got a little bump. I got a giant bump. Never said that before, actually. It feels pretty good to say that. And they bump again. Cut scene. Next scene. The woman who started with no bump now has a large bump. And I, as the other lesbian that had a giant bump, no longer have a bump. I'm holding a baby.
Okay.
Do you want to guess what happens next?
What?
I bump my baby into your belly.
Why?
Cut scene. Final scene. Here's the climax, which neither one of them were climaxing because it's not that kind of video. The climax scene. I have not put the baby back into my stomach. I'm still holding the young one.
Okay.
You're now holding a young one. You no longer have the bump. I'm holding one and you're holding one. Do you want to know what they do with these babies?
What?
The most violent collision of babies. Like, I've seen babies shaken before, which they respond well to that. They typically stop crying.
Mhm.
I've seen babies held upside down by their ankles, which also helps them to stop crying. I have never seen two babies smashed together after a series of what I can only assume to be heterosexual friend belly bumps. It was the most confusing video. Now, you, as someone who has milked, who has produced sweet porridge of the breast, explain this video to me.
That's weird.
So I wasn't weird for feeling weird.
It's so weird when like pregnant people want to touch their belly. Like, stop. That's gross.
You have been with child.
Yes.
I mean, it wasn't something that you wanted, but you went ahead and carried it to term, and it turned out to be a great thing. When you were in either of those women's situations, either ready to burst, or I'm not quite showing a ton yet, it might just look like I'm bloated from wine and pizza. Did you ever want to do anything like that?
Mm-mm.
Why not? Apparently it's a thing.
No, and people loved touching your belly, and I'm just like, stop touching it. It's gross.
I don't understand.
You wouldn't just touch me normally. Don't touch me now.
It is weird that because there's a child in there, all of a sudden your body is my wonderland.
Also, though, I was not a very good pregnant person. I hated everybody. I hated everything.
Well, you hadn't quit smoking yet, and you were an alcoholic. I get it.
I was just like, I hate being pregnant. It was not magical for me. It was disgusting. Like, my feet grew wide, like Shrek's feet.
And your heart grew 3 times that day.
It was just
3 sizes.
I can't do it. I'll never do it again.
So you're saying you don't understand why these women
were so happy and wanting to bump belly babies
would sit down and plan out a video that would literally take at a bare minimum 9 months to concoct and execute.
Are they sisters?
I mean, they look like they could get it on, so they might have been sisters.
Sisters
are always doing that from what I see online.
You can't ask me questions on what other people do, because
I'm just saying, you have given birth. You've been in this situation. So am I supposed to mansplain it to you? No, I'm supposed to yield. I'm supposed to yield to the XX and let your chromosomes explain this weird ass video to me.
Okay, well, first one, it's strange that they're pregnant and they're smiling. Okay.
Oh, they were very happy.
So
extremely happy. Wildly happy.
We already know fake news. They're fake. It's fake. So it's AI.
It was a deep AI. I didn't realize that shit.
Fake.
Holy fuck.
Because no lady's excited to be pregnant.
No, typically they're like, who did this? Which one of you fuckers? I don't know. There's been a lot of you lately. But one of you not shooting blanks.
Anyway, no, there's a lot of ladies that really like to be pregnant. I just did not like it at all. I could not go to sleep.
Yeah.
Because she kept rolling around. And I'm like, it is time for fucking sleep. No, it wasn't good.
You're what most people describe in general, though, as a fussy person. Someone that cannot be consoled with like contentment or humor or love.
I'm never content. That's true.
Like, you've never been loved or loved anyone else. Like, that's you're like a real day Grinch that hasn't had the Whoville experience yet.
That's true. And I'm scared that if I feel happy, then it's going to get taken away. So I just hate everything all the time, because then I'll never truly be happy to the point where I'll be so sad it's all taken away.
So you're not happy with your daughter, Presley, who can hear us upstairs.
She's making banana bread as we speak. Right?
She's out there slaving away, sweat pouring down her brow. I hope mommy will love me now. Mommy's down here. You'll never make me happy. All right. Well, that was something.
Alrighty. Well, welcome.
So just for the 3 or 4 people that are going to stick around for the whiskey stuff, I'll throw that in the bottom. But let's find out who's here. Oh, did you guys notice? Anybody who was here last week, did you notice? I think you and I noticed. Actually, Ranch Boy noticed as well. Not last week. Last time we streamed a couple weeks ago. Whenever we switch into actually talking about whiskey, the viewer count takes a Cedar Point sized nosedive. There are about 25% of you right now, and or the people rolling in, catching up on like 1.5 speed, that are just here.
For what reason?
To hear about the things we just talked about.
To hear about how people hate babies.
To hear about how I figured milkers will understand.
Milkers. Well, we do have some milkers in chat. We can ask them if they like being pregnant.
Sure. If you guys would just, anybody
Would you
with milkers that are either active or formerly active, if you would like to explain what I explained that I had to experience today, I would love to hear it. Because it was weird.
Well, also, I think I was super duper mad too because my baby daddy didn't have a job. He played World of Warcraft the whole time.
Sure. I
had a job and I had to go to school full time. So I did all of these things and still came home to make dinner, and he did nothing.
But who's gonna help him with that raid if he didn't do it?
I know he had to be there for the raid.
Listen, Leroy Jenkins can't be everywhere at all times. No. So I'm about to roll through some hellos, but Eric B had a really great suggestion. I want you to remember for later, because we are getting some Evernorth's whiskeys. We need to hear more about those medicinal benefits of Evernorth's whiskeys and other whiskeys, of course. So
great for pregnancy.
Great for pregnancy. Take it from someone who's never been happy.
I'm scared. I'm scared to be happy. It's gonna get taken away.
But all right, but you'll fully embrace being unhappy.
Yeah, because it can't get worse than this.
What if that gets taken away and replaced with being happy? Are you afraid you're going to miss being unhappy? Mind blown. Speaking of blowing, Jabron Lames is here. Travis Robeson is here. Mrs. Independent Joe is here. Katie Turk is here. Wandering Mango is here. Snoops is back in his house. I'm assuming he meant to type his house and autocorrect took it away. A&W Root Beer is here. So it's been a month. Kara, has it been a month?
No.
There are 4 weeks in our months, pal. I think it's only been 3 weeks.
He's found the Mexican Mayan calendar.
The Mayan calendar? You were dead 9 years ago. He's not Tim Horner.
That's not what that means. That means the whole world is starting over. Oh my gosh. All of you big earthers, round earthers, and you climate changers.
You round earthers. We all know it's flat.
Come on.
Government's just holding it back because of chaos.
We got a lot of hate for that.
Oh my God.
To give you some heads up.
I forgot about that. We hit a nerve with actual flat earthers with that short.
We did.
So
be careful out there.
Yeah, be careful with your jokes, because there are people that firmly believe that the earth is flat. Firmly believe that the flatness of the earth is tied to government power and or religion. Religion. And if you make a fluffer video like we did, not a fluffer video, different kind of video, kind of like the chicks I was talking about earlier. If you make a fluffer video and or
fluffing means
YouTube short, fluffing means whatever I want to mean in my fantasies.
Wow. No, that's why you're weird in bed.
I'm also a furry. Furry fluffing.
That's exactly where it's supposed to be.
The first comments that we got, and pretty much the only comments for the first 8 hours that short was up, were from flat earthers who were yelling at us.
And of all of the jokes that we make, that's the one.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's the joke that people like.
Terribly offensive jokes constantly.
I just made fun of pregnant people who are happy being pregnant.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if anyone's gonna give a shit about that.
Yeah, you just made fun of depression. There's somebody out there that tuned in tonight and be like, I'm not gonna hurt myself. I'm gonna watch something funny, and you come on, pile on cold ice on that.
That's right. I'm in a shitty mood though today, so.
Well, that's because you want to be happy because it might get taken
away.
It
might get taken away.
Click. Anyway, flat earthers. I think that short actually was the truth. Oh, you can have whatever you want.
I don't know what I just had though.
Well, I think you had a Sagamore. Would you like more Sagamore?
Sure.
We're warming up with a little bit of the good stuff. We have a great.
We have some great drinks for us.
But I think the reason they were so angry is because we did hit a nerve. Because they do actually believe that the governments of the world spend millions of dollars because somehow they equate people believing the earth to be round to chaos.
Yeah.
As if somehow that creates chaos. It doesn't. Listen, the earth is either rotating at 1,000 miles an hour, or according to flat earthers, it is going upwards at 1,000 miles an hour. Either way, it's moving at 1,000 miles an hour.
That's right. And either you're pregnant and your feet are swollen, or you're just fat. That's what my doctor said. He was like, he put on my chart, obesity. It's so fucking funny. I'm like, yeah.
We've had this conversation before. I'm gonna say it again. I feel like your doctor must be like doctor to the stars, because we live in an area where our sizes are normal sizes. I go to the Walmart, I go to the Meijer, I go to the Kroger. I feel pretty good at this size. You look pretty good at that size. Listen, there are a lot of people that barely fit in two open sliding doors. They slide open and they still got to sort of sideways go through it.
You know, I feel really good about myself whenever we go to like Disney or Universal, because I'm like, damn, I'm like the top 10 on this side of the street. Like
Disney, right, Universal, Walmart, Kmart, doesn't matter. All the marts, all the Costco's, all the Co's.
And like,
of course I do.
No, like they had that little cafe. Like we always went and ate in the cafe.
They did have that cafe.
And I don't even remember what I ate. I just remember it being red and white. Like, yeah. Anyway, say hello to the people here. We are derailing.
I like it. Tim Cornet is here. Josh Fritz is friggin' here. Love Boat Captain, Pearl Jam loving Love Boat Captain is here. The Good Vasco is here. Joe the Sample Guy is friggin' here. If you're hungry, Whiskey Burger is here. Charles Barkley favorite Tim Turtle is here. Pulp is here. Dr. Kobe. Is that my Kobe? Oh, I think it is actually my Kobe. My Kobe.
Is it Doctor now?
Which normally I announce as Kobe. I believe that when we get to his most recent submission, his most recent flight, I believe this Dr. Kobe bit is going to play into that. Now, we're not doing that tonight, but sometime in the quasi to semi-near future, it's going to be an epic.
Yeah, you're on a plane, dude.
Yeah, you are on a plane, aren't you?
Fall asleep.
Mrs. Lori J is here. Mr. Richie J is here. Desura is here. Dake McCool is here. Joey Buh is here. Sean Holtgrave Jesus is here. Eric B, who kicked it off, is still here. Hello? At least he was 30 minutes ago. Nick the Greek is here. Aaron Pierce is here. All of the Michaels, also known as Whiskey Dirk, is here. Good evening, all you wonderful whiskey people. I am in a steam tent, sweating my $1 off, perusing the stream. I may or may not have pants on. Okay, Whiskey Tribe Dry Week. I must be amused in other ways, like pantless, sweaty balls.
He's like, I am going to torture myself right now.
Now, why do people do like you're removing the liquid that your body needs to help process the alcohol? I don't understand the health benefits of that. I feel like the Michaels needs to see your doctor to find out how obese they really are. Your doctor saw Ally McBeal the other day and he wrote down obese.
Oh, yeah.
A Rodius, used to known as Aaron, is here, and we're scrolling full-blown doctor who would never call Kira obese. Bob Balkovic is here. All of the Dans are here. Friggin' Jen Arnolino is here. Bourbon Hunter Lee is here. And we're scrolling. And we're scrolling. And we're snotting and scrolling. Gandhi Road is here. Carly friggin' Hess is here.
We could talk about that baby maker.
Seriously, Carly, I know that was a while ago. We're going to catch up and chat.
A while ago?
Oh, I mean, like our conversation was 15 minutes ago, and her baby birth was not. I meant the conversation. I didn't mean the birth of their new baby. But Carly, you do fit into that whole, and Zach, forgive me. Carly fits into the whole milker conversation. So Carly, feel free, drop it in chat. We'll highlight it if you can figure out why women are happy whilst knocked up. Odyssey Rider, speaking of knocked up and milking.
Hello.
His wife's in that category. Or, I mean, not knocked up now. I mean, could be. I haven't checked recently. But recently knocked up to unknock up and become a milker. I think people are enjoying the milker conversation. Up in Smoked Tamales. Kira, what does that say?
Hi. What is up, fellow? I don't know what a borrachos mean.
I don't know what borrachos is, but it sounds delicious.
Like a burro? Is it spelled correctly?
Am I a donkey? I know burro. I've been called one a lot when someone's buzzed up.
I never say that. Okay.
It was Fabio. I can't believe it's not steak, was the exact quote.
Was that his I can't believe it's not butter commercials? Or was that
I think it might have been.
Or did I switch timelines?
We're reaching way back in the old archives there. Breast milk or steaks is A&W root beer recipe. Breast milk. Just sales. It's just sales.
Hello.
Just sales is here. Carly, come back in with some boob talk. I can be the breast milk expert right now. Yep. I figured as much. It would have been really awkward if you said no, I can't. I would have plugged back in the woman from
for the red dress.
Matrix. Oh yeah, okay, all right. He doesn't even see numbers anymore. He just sees a blonde, a brunette. I get it. Patty Cakes is here. Robert E. Lee is here. Kobe, fake steak was my nickname in high school. Giselle Tatas, I'm here for the long run. One of them knocked up. Now it just got interesting. Keep talking, but do it slower. Pulp is here, says someone say scissors. Nope, just made the hand gestures. Did not say it. You're a little hot to trot there. The franchise, world's worst bourbon channel. Howdy, hey yo. The franchise just recently let us know, because if you're a member of our Patreon, you got to see a 29-minute version of our typical 55-minute. It's like, there goes the internet. Now, I mean, come on.
What do I got to do?
What do I got to do? Pay the bill?
What more do they want?
But listen, they keep saying that as long as we don't pay the bill, we're going to get shoddy internet. I keep saying, if you keep giving me shoddy internet, I'm not paying the bill.
Well,
it's called a Mexican standoff or standoff.
Is also coming through from U of M, apparently. I saw.
Oh, yeah.
So is college starting this week?
Do college students use the internet? Why they build those big, beautiful libraries?
That's true. Where are the books for?
Milky Jugs, sell them. Make the greeters want anything to do with them. Get them the hell out of here. And we're scrolling. Jay Ha is here. And we're going, Desura. What the fuck is that fever dream? Tell me about it. That's a weird story that I told, and it's real. Freaking anytime we talk about boobies, Mr. Matthew J. Porter. Hey, you two. I miss you. He could feel it in his bones. You thought I was going a different direction, didn't you?
No, I thought that you were like having a stroke or something. Are you okay? I was like, oh.
No, it was a sleight of tongue.
Okay.
It's kind of like a sleight of hand, just more tonguey. Moving right along, Mr. Mom 310 is here. Chris Sprague, or as some people like to say, Spragoo is here. It was great seeing you at Boobies in the Barn as well, my friend. And we're scrolling. Zach, Carly agrees on the lack of pregnancy enjoyment. It's weird when people enjoy being pregnant.
It's not fun.
Yeah, it's also not magical.
It's not magical. It's not fun. It's like, I'm tired all the time.
Now, have you added this to your Kira 2024 platform? So far it's free bourbon for everybody, free apples for everybody. Spacebar. No more pregnancies?
It's children of men time, people.
Oh, might want to think about that Kira vote before you cast it. She's going full dystopia. Corn and Whiskey is here. Henry Turner is here.
Hello.
The good Vasco. I'm a ride or die turd.
That's right, baby.
Oh, man. And we're scrolling. The Michael says he's got nipples. Can you milk him? I don't know.
I was wondering when that joke was going to pop up.
I'm happy that it did. The Chin is here. Scott Moody is here. Eric Isaacson is here. Ty freaking Lazy, who we met and watched him drink and gave him good luck for his cornholing.
Yes.
Which is the beanbag and the wooden hole thing, not the other thing that you're thinking of. Ty Lazy won a round, at least a round, at Bourbon in the Barn, which we have to talk about that.
Yes.
Here in a minute.
We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it as soon as we get done saying hi to Chris Reister is here. Andrew Kelly is here. How cheap Will frickin' Whiskey is here. Well, hello. Bourbon Before Bacon is here. A&W Root Beer. I'm a flat girther.
I like that.
Wandering Mango, there is no Earth. It's just a hologram.
It's a hologram.
I like holograms before I like holograms. Tell you that right now. Holograms are way better, as I make fun of the spelling of a guy that can barely see. Nick the Greek, the Earth is round and flat, like a communion wafer. I just spit because that was actually very, very funny.
You're like, Jesus. Or I guess whoever made the Earth.
The Gare Bear round Earth was invented to sell more globes. That's it. It's money-making scheme by the Globe Company.
That's right. So many little things that you just don't think about.
That's why they get pissed. That's why they get angry when you hit that nerve. Tommy friggin' D is here. Hey, people, go to like go where? Sean Jesus Grave. Flat Earthers have believers all over the globe. See what you did there, buddy, and I like it.
That was good.
Whiskey Burger. I don't care about flat earthers. Just don't make fun of us flat assers.
What about us loggers?
What about us loggers like to turn around and cut our poo in half with our pee? ADHD Whiskey, think flat earthers notice my man hookers? Or that's, oh, dude, you have a great set. I love it.
You have a great set.
A great set, buddy. Freaking love it. I can't wait to hug them. And you as well. You as well. I was a round earther, but then I did a 360 on that.
You're on fire tonight.
I thought it was 29,000 miles an hour. I thought it, you know what it might be. Is it 1,000 miles a minute? I forget how many things go around and how many
I don't know. It's
up.
A fake number. Either way.
Pretend to be a reader and a knower of science, and I don't know either. T-Rob, cheers to you, my friend.
Hello.
Bourbon of the friggin' week. What are we sipping tonight? It is scrolling on the bottom of the screen. That's what we're getting into after and as we talk about bourbon in the butt, which we were at. The Bourbon Junkies put on Bourbon in the Butt. We helped to serve some of the Buddy bourbon that was there. Mm-hmm. And we're going to talk about some of those because we have a couple of those bottles that we were serving right here over on the bar next to me. Bourbon Kitty 1971, which was the year I lost my virginity. Mr. Mom 310, a buddy of mine worked at a major Dallas hotel that hosted a furry convention. It's near and dear to my heart. One furry was on the Gram at 2 a.m. Do I know what the Gram is? Is that something that I know? Is it
Instagram?
It could be the socials. People get on the socials.
Or a gram of something else.
It could be. I mean, is it a gram that they pulled out of their pocket? Well, you can also pull your gram out of your pocket. Drunk stumbled into a 26-story window while dancing. Almost fell out.
Oh my gosh!
Wow,
that's not funny.
And that's starting to explain what kind of gram they were on. All right, Mr. Mom says that means drunk.
It means the gram means drunk?
Or did borrachos mean?
Oh yeah, even Desiree says it. Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
It's just fancy nachos.
I'm pretty sure that it feels like fancy nachos to
me.
Maybe like some kind of like good meat, or they could be donkey nachos. Which next time that we go to that Mexican restaurant over in Brighton, I'm going to order donkey nachos.
Some borrachos, and they'll be like, "Excuse me, sir.
I am not an asshole, sir. I am your server."
Oh, that's my.
While you're doing that, Richie J has got a compliment for your eyes. Camo is Kira's color for sure. And we're scrolling. C.A. Scotty is friggin' here. Talking about my attempt to be funny earlier, slight tongue in cheek. Josh Fritz, damn Mormons messing with your internet. They do that. They
all the time.
Mormons seem to be so nice in person, but when you start talking about shit about Mormons, they also go after your internet.
Yes.
Flat earthers, Mormons, these are people attempting to take this channel.
You know what else I heard about the one that sues people? Don't say the name.
Oh, yeah, you can't say it, or they'll take the internet down for sure.
They'll take the internet down for sure, and satellites and everything else. But apparently, Sabrina Carpenter is one of them.
Sabrina Carpenter from the band The Carpenters? Or from the vampire movies?
What?
I don't know Sabrina Carpenter. I'm just guessing wildly.
I'm staying late because I'm a singer.
Oh, because she's a singer.
That girl.
She's a flat earther or a Mormon?
No, she's a.
Oh, she's a
Tom Cruiser.
She's a John Travolta.
Yeah, she's one of those.
Wow.
But I don't know. It could be fake news.
It could be fake news. You never know. There's deep AI fakes everywhere.
But now I'm like, should we be drinking espressos now? Because aren't the thetans in there?
I think the thetans are we allowed to say thetans? I think we're allowed. Thetans, if yeah.
It's a word.
It's a word, yeah. I'm pretty sure thetans are just made up. Whoops. And moving right along.
Should we not watch Mission Impossibles anymore?
No, I think we still should. I mean, the dude is 70 doing his own stunts.
They're fun movies.
They're fun movies.
I have a great time watching them.
He's an old man. That toupee is on strong, and he's still doing his own stunts. I love it. Just sales. My David and Kira be going to the Mash and Joe. We promised them we would go. When they said last year it would be whatever time frame it is this year at Barstown, and we are not going. We are big liars, unfortunately.
Oh, I was like, what am I doing in September?
Yeah, unfortunately, we are not going, but we really, 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 really want to. We just can't make it happen this year. it's been a busy year. And I feel like we say that all the time, but it seems like every year gets busier.
I blame Presley. She seriously fucks up her schedule.
Still unhappy. Still unhappy. There's still no happiness.
Like tomorrow, sure, it's someone's birthday tomorrow. And guess what I got to do? Take that girl to get her eyebrows waxed. So she's beautiful for picture day.
Man, we got to talk about bourbon in the butt, and we'll talk about that. Tomorrow is, in fact, Kira's birthday is tomorrow. Hey! Hey, how are ya? Hey, how are ya?
Yes, I know. It's actually funny. We've been so busy that I forgot about it, and then I remembered about it, and then I let David know about it. He goes, "What, your birthday? When is that?" He told me. That's how busy it's freaking been.
I just spilled a bunch of Fireball out of the Fireball keg, but here's some Fireball for your birthday.
That is...
Yay! I gotta go clean that Fireball real quick. You don't have to, just take a tiny sip. That can be for later.
Is this for the whole night?
Yeah, it's for like the whole night. Just
is anybody else gonna do some Fireball just
occasional tiny sips?
Fireball sips. But yeah, it's my birthday. I'm gonna be pretty old.
And also this gift from the likes to you, and it says, "You tried." Happy birthday!
I tried to get there. I tried to get to the birthday.
That's from the likes. All
They're
right.
like, when did we give them that? It was like a couple years ago. Over here.
Dan's like, I hope Julie didn't spend any money on that. Jerry Black is here. Ken Dad is here. We gotta catch up. We gotta catch up. We do some whiskey
really
and
fun.
talk about some birthday stuff and talk about bourbon in the butt.
All right, here
Johnny Reese is here. What's up, buddy? We're scrolling. Jerry Black, new member and gifted 10 memberships. Jerry knows this. If you don't know this, about 3/4 of the channel, if not definitely 2/3 of the channel, is member only, because we have a tendency to be very offensive.
Mm-hmm. People seem to don't like that.
And
unless you're a flat earther.
And then they love it.
Then they'll love it.
That they talk about those Globers.
Like I said, it's just like weird. Why you choose that battle? I don't know.
There are other battles to pick. Whiskey Uncensored is here. Bourbon of the Week. She's from Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I thought it was one of those shows.
Is she?
Someone whose earth is definitely flat. Canadian Chris is here.
That's Clarissa Knows It All.
Man, Bourbon of the Week, get it right. Canadian Chris is here. James A is here. Johnny freaking 5, the robot from my childhood favorite movie, is here.
Yeah, Short Circuit, right?
Yes, Short Circuit was great. Short Circuit 2,
movie.
Johnny, you could have done a little bit better, but Short Circuit 1 was fantastic.
It's so sad. The robot, how does it die if it doesn't really have a life?
You know what Short Circuit reminds me of? Like the precursor to WALL-E. I love WALL-E too.
Oh,
but Short Circuit was like the precursor to that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, they have a definite vein.
Yeah,
that
it looks
goes
like
from
WALL-E-ish.
DeSera, I'm going to Disney in October for a wedding.
Have fun.
You should be. And yes, kids do ruin everything. Mr. Mount 310, I had 2.
ruin Disney for you for sure. They're going to run around and be like, I'm trying to walk here. Let me get in line to the Haunted Mansion and then push them away.
Kids shouldn't even be allowed in Disney. Mr. Mom 310, I had 2 Jehovah Witness ladies. If the internet starts to shake here, it's the Jehovah Witnesses. Come to my door today looking for Spanish-speaking familias. I rattled off a little Spanish like "Vámonos" and told them I wasn't interested.
Good for you.
Good for you.
I start just going, what?
Huh? Full-blown doctor, so this must be true.
Aww.
Happy 25th birthday, Kira. A&W, what? Kira turned 22 tomorrow. Oh, and then Eric B pulling out the real age. It's the big one, 52.
That's right.
Oh, Nick the Greek, happy birthday. DeSera, happy birthday. You're gonna be 22 finally. F.U. Jesus says, happy birthday, 29 again, Canadian Flat Earthing Chris, 29 again, Wandering Mango, hitting the most apt emojis that he can almost see. Jeff Perkins is here. And gift membership from Jerry Black. You now have access to so much more of the channel than you just did previously.
Than you wanted.
MGB 13. I came for the whiskey, but I'm staying for the theology.
Let's
and that is
do
correct.
it.
We're going to get
Those
deep.
are always fun to talk about.
I think it is. Especially because you and I are 2 of the smarter people that we've ever met.
That's right.
Jabron Lames, my last child became an adult today. So a day before your birthday.
Okay, great. Well,
4
then.
out of 4. Finally 18 plus. I bet you that child got kicked out today.
Don't you love it? 18th birthday. Bam.
Go make a living.
Like, I don't even know how to make mac and cheese yet.
I mean, Presley's 14, and I've been telling her to pay rent for like a year. Johnny 5 is alive. That's correct. Corgi Cujo 69 is here. Rusty Keys is here. Porky Prankster with his first live.
Your first? Why?
Why is this your first?
Where have you been?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Share more.
Was it the Flat Earthers they bring you?
Oh my gosh, are you a Jehovah's Witness?
Josh, I like this humor, and I'm a flat earthing Muslim Mormon. I think all those contradict each other.
No, those all go. If you left one of them out, it'd be a problem. But everything sort of melds together and fits.
Maybe. I'm going to think about this.
Yeah, for sure. Jeff Perkins, I'm about ready for another bottle of Jeans Weeded Wiener. Shit's good. A great shit is good. And Jeans Weeded Wiener is fantastic, especially so at $49.99. Patreon, Shelf Turds, or Patreon, The Bourbon Wrench. There are still some available. It was a big-ass yield. So I think there's still, I don't know, 20, 30 available. You're not going to find a better value.
How much was it? I forget.
$49.99.
$49.99.
Kira, speaking of 99s, Kira turning 69.
Whoop, whoop.
Tomorrow, looks like I'll be sending a gift with those samples. Winky, winky. Happy birthday.
Like Almond Joys. My doctor says stop eating them, though. But.
Whiskey Uncensored has closed his eyes and says, I can't see a damn thing. Happy, most beautiful birthday.
Aww.
Travis Robeson says, 100% you are turning 52 years old. Jeff Perkins, get Kira a fresh bottle of Eagle Rare for her birthday. Kira, I sent you a postcard for your birthday. Should be there any day now.
Sure you didn't.
Oh, the internet's being a little funky.
Oh, there it goes. Is that a birthday joke?
It could be a birthday joke from a man like Pulp. James A. fighting cock tonight. Michael Vick got in a lot of trouble for that, buddy. If I were you, I would not be talking about that on a live stream.
Is he still in prison?
Oh, I think he's out. He got out and he actually still played a season or two.
You know, I thought I saw him and I go, wait, shouldn't he be not around people?
Yeah, I thought I saw
animals.
I thought I saw his cock too. Porky Prankster just found out fixing to sub. Oh, that sounds like a big decision. Might want to think that one through. We're not a great channel. The best thing about Jeans Wiener is that it is not Dickel. It is not. And that's one thing that scares people because it is a Tennessee whiskey with the basically identical mash bill to a Maker's Mark, but unlike Maker's Mark, it doesn't suck.
But it's just like, even if it was Dickel, it's still pretty good.
And that's the thing. Like, there has been some okay Dickel in blends. And I know people get freaked out about it, but some places have used Dickel very, very, very well. This is Tennessee Whiskey Co. or Tennessee Whiskey Distilling or whatever their full name is. The same people that do that source for Heaven's Door. The same people that do Greenbrier, whatever that was. Greenbrier Nelson or whatever the hell that is. The same people, actually Greenbrier, I got it mixed up. Don't quote me on that one. The same people that occasionally source for Nashville Barrel Co. They are fantastic. Some of the Heaven's Door picks, the cast strength stuff, which comes from Tennessee Whiskey Distilling Co., whatever that hell is. Dude, like Jack Daniels barrel strength quality, like freaking awesome. Love it.
I don't even know any of those things.
Yeah, I said a lot of words. Bill Reynolds, happy birthday, Kira.
Hello.
Mr. Richie J, I did try the Mammoth this weekend. Well done. You did.
Good. So good. So, which one?
Yeah, which one? You mean the Super Proofers from last year or the one that is apparently getting bottled either at the end of last week or the beginning of this week, even though I haven't gotten confirmation? It was supposed to be bottled end of last week.
Oh, we only have the one.
Yeah, the other one's still coming out, hopefully by the end of this month, but it's Mammoth tends to they tend to move like a mammoth would move. Deliberately and powerful, but very slowly.
No, they're quick because they're the only dinosaurs that were able to survive everything.
Do you think they survive because of speed?
Yes, they'd outrun it.
If you had to,
that's why there's mammoths still.
There's still mammoths on the earth?
Yes.
If you, I don't know that we're on the same page here. If you had to describe what a woolly mammoth looks like,
it looks like a woolly mammoth.
No, like compare it to something.
It looks like a hairy elephant.
And you think that has?
It's still there.
Record-breaking speed.
It was on the news.
The news said that mammoths have record-breaking speed.
Yeah. So do you know Disney Plus, right?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
And they have National Geographic.
Yeah.
Just watch it.
How many miles per hour could a mammoth go? Or was it kilometers per hour?
27, I think. It was faster than a cheetah, which is incredible because it's much bigger.
That is incredible. How fast do you think cheetahs go? How many miles per hour do you think?
20.
You think human beings can outrun a cheetah? Because human beings can go up to like 24 miles an hour.
No, that's a lie.
You think ESPN lies to me during my favorite football highlights?
Yeah. I mean, who should have won the Super Bowl last year?
The Lions.
So they're lying.
You drive a hard argument, and I don't know that I have the mental intellect or intelligence to debate any of that.
Don't try to debate me.
Jabron working on a Heaven's Door event now currently. Dude.
And they're letting you use your phone.
Dude. You are a lucky, lucky man. Is it the Mammoth Hazmat? Well, the one from a year ago, which there's still a couple of those left because it was pricey. It's like $140.
Right, yeah.
There are still a couple of those left, and yes, that is Hazmat. Actually, in Michigan, believe it or not, according to Mammoth, and I haven't seen anything to the contrary, this is the first time that the Michigan version of the TTB, or I think that's actually national, but the state of Michigan, the first time they ever approved the word hazmat being on a label. Mammoth knocked that down, and they knocked it down with our pick. So it's like historic as well as historic.
It's like when they stopped like making those ground turkeys or ground beefs with mechanically pulled meat. Do you know what that is?
Mechanically pulled meat?
Yeah.
I have no idea what that is.
So basically, if they try to get the meat off of a bone, okay, let's take a look at a turkey leg for a minute. Okay,
let's look at some meat.
And they're wanting to grind it down, like put it in a grounder thingy. Okay.
Sure.
Like you're gonna make tacos or something.
Sure.
And they're like, there's a little bit of meat still left on this bone, but I can't really just pull it. It takes too much time and effort. So I'm gonna take the whole bone with this little piece of meat and throw it in the grinder. So you get bone in there. You get everything. You get basically it's the whole fucking turkey in the grinder.
That was a bit of a long story. How do we get on that?
Hazmat. Mechanically pulled meat.
And how does that go with because it was the first of its kind when they put the bones into the grinder.
Yes, because you can't do that. But you can't now.
I used to know a guy that was so horny he could have sex with a meat grinder.
Recession.
A&W Root Beer. Hey, David. That's my name. Don't wear it out. Did you happen to find out if Ron Jam 2 was finished? So, Ron Jam 2 was not finished, best I understand it. It's blended, right? And you already know we've talked about this. But I think where I got confused too is the NASA FEMA Reserve that we just released in a small bundle alongside of Gene's Weedy Wiener.
Oh, yeah, that one's finished.
That is finished in a giant Armagnac barrel and is absolutely fantastic. And because I think some people know this already, we'll say it again. Some of those limited offerings that we only had like 20 bottles of when we dropped Gene's Weedy Wiener sold out very, very quickly. Match Networks, their real-time tracking was not real time. So people ordered things that had already been sold out. One or two people had a bottle break in shipping, which sometimes happens, and we hate it, but it happened. Cat's Eye is supplying another small version of these excellent barrels that y'all got to pick from, in addition to Gene's Weedy Wiener, sometime in the coming month or two. So I don't know what the replenishments look like. They're probably not going to be a ton because those other great barrels weren't technically our pick, but they're some of Gene's favorite barrels, and he likes to hook you guys up. So more of those are coming. Long story short, NASA FEMA Reserve finished in an Armagnac barrel is coming back to the store in some sort of a limited
very
way.
Good. I love it.
That was a long one. Just a random unsolicited unshaven beaver. Mammoths are the cockroaches of the dinosaurs.
Yes, that's why they're still there.
Whiskey Uncensored, it's not nice to tell people that I'm a mammoth. Durin, which does not in any way rhyme with urine. The mammoths are on the underside of the earth. Now, Durin, are you a flat earther or a glober? That's going to matter with a comment like this.
Yeah, look,
we're going to need to know. We'll wait. Everybody else will hold on.
Oh, my hand hurts.
Is it arthritis or menopause?
It's a fat problem.
Obesity. I look like a woolly mammoth, but only when I take off my pants. That's what the French call au naturel. And or run away from Uncle Charlie.
We were talking about creepy uncles yesterday.
Oh, we were.
Yeah. And we found out I was the only one at the table who had a creepy uncle. I thought you had one, but he wasn't. Creepy.
No, my uncles were all like pretty good guys.
Yeah.
Made more money than my dad. Made my dad insecure for his whole life.
Yeah.
So creepy, but in a different way, in a very successful way.
So not the typical.
Not the typical creep.
Yeah, it was
but
just
you know,
me.
destroy their youngest brother's life kind of way, or at least his mental capacity. I saw a woolly mammoth at a Walmart last week in the chip aisle.
Siblings do though.
Gandy Road, I had to get a backup of Jean's wiener. I'm as happy as a dog with two wieners. Cheetos run super fast, especially if Kira's chasing.
Oh shit! Another thing I can't eat anymore. Thank you. Thank you for
oh yeah, the
doctor.
The doctor does not like it. I prefer my meat to be non-chill filter.
That's right. Mechanically separated meat. What did I say? Mechanically created meat. But you got it.
Eric B. He knows what he's talking about. I think Whiskey Uncensored knows what he's talking about.
GP there, G. I feel like I should be getting college credit.
You know, most people don't tune into this channel for anything whiskey related at all.
No.
Typically, we run an experiment most Mondays where when we actually switch into what's scrolling below, which we're about to do here in a minute, because I just poured one of the Evernorth bottles. Typically, about 20 people just drop off like that.
Well, I'll do some more knowledge while we're sipping.
I mean, they're here for the knowledge. They could give a rat's ass about us or Evernorth or anything.
My hair's just falling out.
They want to learn. They're thirsty for knowledge.
I feel high right now.
You get the bone in there? Here, so far.
My freaking head, man.
It has been a little bit of a weird day for you.
Mm-hmm.
Chemically,
it's
been a little bit of
right
a
up here today, and it's like annoying the crap out of me. All right, let's just ignore it. Matrix. Here we go.
All right. So, is the 11-year MGP pick gone? Because holy hell, you guys bottled some Amberosa with that one. That's Ambrosia. Amberosa. Is that a Spanish word?
It's a color, I thought.
What?
I don't know. Hey, Google. What is ambrosia? Nope, Google's fucked up.
Get a little warm.
Google doesn't listen. I hate.
Well, I think we're also being hacked by the Jehovah's Witnesses currently. So.
Like, seriously, what is the point of having a Google or an Alexa in my house if it doesn't fucking work?
Tell me about it. What's the point of having a wife in this house which doesn't work? Hazmat turkey. Mechanical pulled meat sounds like it would hurt. World's worst bourbon channel. Whiskey Talk viewership drops. Mechanical separated meat viewership spikes. That is correct. People are thirsty for knowledge.
You know, I so full disclosure.
Yeah.
I made some of that mechanically separated.
You made it up?
No, I made it for dinner last week.
Oh, you did?
Because it was half the price of ground turkey, like the brand. Like the brand name of ground turkey, whichever I forget.
I mean, I don't mind if machines separate things from me. I think,
but there's bone in it.
Well, not anymore. I have to take a pill for that. But I'm not really opposed to bones.
I didn't taste any.
Well, that's because they're mechanically separated.
I'm like,
they separate the bone.
Okay. I think if I can pay $2 instead of $6 for a pound of this meat, I'm gonna do it.
Whiskey Uncensored. I'm a flat glober. Urine that doesn't in no way rhymes with urine flat, obviously. Otherwise, there'd be Los Manos.
Los Mamos.
Los Mamizos. Vámonos, familias. I don't have a creepy uncle, but my nieces do. That's funny.
I like that. That's a good one.
Kobe, my third wiener arrives tomorrow with Magi 2. So actually, Kobe, I need to check back in with Bash Networks again. We've been a little bit busy with some stuff lately, but that's one of the bottles even I ordered too late, and or their tracking didn't catch up. I ordered Magi 2 and we still haven't gotten it. So it wasn't just y'all that was impacted. It was me.
Don't even get me started with the distribution, okay? If I see you in real life and you complain to me about the distribution company that we're using, I already fucking know.
Hey, you know what Kira likes is when you see her in real life and you say something to her like, hey, when are you going to do a whiskey pick with a real whiskey distillery? Kira loves it when people do that.
Yeah. Speaking and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
You're
like, you only do, and I bet you're probably in here in chat right now, aren't you? You and your friends. You're like, you only do cat's eye, bitch. I already told. I said we did bull run, or no, I said cat's eye and mammoth, and then I told David, I was like, this douchebag. I didn't call you. What did I call him?
Something way worse than douchebag.
Way worse.
Oh yeah, it was very offensive.
And you started rattling off the other names. I was like, damn it! Now I feel like a dick because I didn't say these names. Could have put him in his place, but then he felt like he had a better place because I couldn't remember.
He felt like he placed higher than.
He placed higher. Yep. And yep, you're in here. I'm sure you were. Just say hello. Hi. How you doing?
Josh Rosie, Slim Jims are made with mechanically separated chicken parts. That actually makes sense because what is that stuff? It's mainly some sort of substance just to hold like Tabasco, I think.
Tabasco's in it?
How else do I get Slim Jims to be spicy?
Salt.
Salt is spicy?
Have you ever put a shit and a salt on something?
Have you ever been assaulted?
Yes.
Go to try Bourbon 5, American 4, and the X's. They are all terrific. Great viscosity. The Bourbon 5 is dangerously easy to drink, but disappear fast. What a transition by Pulp. What we have in our glasses right now, as viewership begins to drop rapidly.
Yeah, I just offended a lot of people. Sorry about that.
Is Bourbon Barrel number 5 from Evernorth Spirits. Oops, sorry. Sorry for those that get sick at handheld things, because that was rough. So Bourbon number 5 will be the first of 6 whiskeys that we sample tonight and haphazardly give opinions and ratings for to make sure that you make terrible decisions with your money.
So, and that American 4, so good. So good.
And you're not a huge fan of American whiskeys in general, which you have stated over and over and over here before.
Yeah, I'll tell you when I don't like something.
But you like the American 4. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's do a little bit of a Bourbon 5.
I'm nervous that I made that dude, but I hope he knows I'm just joking. But scroll all the way down. Sometimes when I push it too far, I'm like, ooh, maybe I hurt his feelings. I'm just joking.
Well, here's the thing that I've always told you too. Like, for some reason, men and women alike like it when you yell at them. Now, me, I'm the oddball. I don't like it when you yell at me. But when you yell at them, they're like, oh, more. So just yell at them. They love it.
I don't think they love it. Appreciated it either because I was like, don't you fucking talk to me about this. That's exactly what I said.
They absolutely love it. Porky Prankster, I want to try the Bull Run 15 or $50. You can't beat that. It is very, very good. I always say it's very, very good because the Pinot finish, which sold out already, was a step better, and it was 16 year at $50. Like, they both were fantastic. But the Pinot was next level. This, no, you can't beat that. And if you don't have it, get it. Get that and a wiener. Both of them being right around. It's just Presley yelling. She's on the phone with somebody.
It sounded like a dog getting hurt.
Yeah, she's getting like that way where like she and her girlfriends get together and there's like a lot of cackling over nothing. It's really gross. But no, fantastic, Porky. You're not going to be disappointed. It's really, really damn good. A&W, over under on lines, wins this year. I'm going with 11 again. Everyone laughed at me last year, bitches. So if 11 is the over under and you're going 11 plus, it's tough, A&W, because 10 plus, I give it to you all day long. I'm going to say, yeah, I think they're going to win 12, but it's tough. A lot of things have to go right. A lot of injuries need to not happen. But yes, I think they can win 12. What about you?
I don't know. I still feel upset that
They were one.
I went borderline mean just then. Actually, it was probably real mean, and it was just a joke.
It's just fine. They like it when you yell at them.
I will drink some more.
Here, real quick. Yell at this person real quick, and then you're going to feel better.
Where were you when this was happening? Okay.
Yeah, Joe, Dick, and Uncle.
You were there, and you weren't by me.
Oh,
my gosh.
Yell at this guy real quick.
What are you doing?
No, you're yelling at people.
I'm
yelling
excited.
at people.
What do I do?
You yell at him.
He showed up for my birthday.
He did show up for your birthday.
Aww. Hi.
All right, Nate, you're ruining this. Yell at Joe, Dick, and Uncle.
Shit.
Oh, man.
No, I do feel bad now. Damn it. But it'll be okay, I think. I don't know.
It'll be just fine.
I'm scared. He's going to watch later, and then he's going to be like, are you unsubscribed from Patreon or whatever?
Who cares? It's fine.
I know, but now I feel bad for being a bunch of dick.
It's just fine.
Yeah, I guess everyone has opinions.
Everyone has opinions.
Just like assholes. Everyone has an asshole.
That is
everyone
true.
has an opinion, and nobody has a clean one.
Isn't
that how it goes?
That's really deep, actually. I never put the 2 and 2 together, but yeah, I'm a dude wipe.
It's never clean.
I literally have a sign of dude wipes there because mine's never clean.
Yeah, and opinions. Flat Earth, round one.
And typically, my conversations are rather milky. All right, so Kira,
What?
I would love to know.
Okay, I'm ready to start doing this now.
What we're gonna drive away 20 people. I'm a little warm too. Are you a little warm?
Heck yeah, I'm going through menopause or something.
I'm going through your menopause as well. We're gonna do Bourbon 5 first from the Junkies, Evernorth Spirits. I'm sure there's some sort of transparency on here. It's a 7-year-old, 74% corn, 21% rye, Indiana bourbon. The price, I forget what it was, but a fantastic deal for a 7-year-old bourbon at 103 proof, give or take.
Sorry, I'm like so nervous that I made that guy mad.
Oh, for Kira's birthday, you get a treat.
Oh,
Hubba.
look at obesity.
Who's bringing out the trampoline? Oh.
It's time to take your medication.
Who is that man?
Okay, it's fine. I already took my medication today. That's why I'm feeling like this.
Oh, he's just feeling a little lonely.
Yeah.
So Kira has a reminder on her phone to take her medication, and it sounds like a man that's far taller and more muscular than myself. So we've agreed that that is her hall pass. My hall pass is anybody who I can get out of their pants. Hers is that guy. Travis Robeson says that this beautiful bottle is only $54.99. I believe it because the Junkies are sort of like Gene from Cat's Eye in that way, where everything is priced at this should easily be $10 more than it is. They're doing fantastic things. Kira, that is Bourbon 5. You just took a large sip of it. How do you feel about it?
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah. Would you like some more?
I was just trying to get over my sometimes if I take my pills a little too late, then I get obsessive over one little thing.
Sure.
So I'm just okay. I don't care what people think about me, and they shouldn't care what I think about them. That's my mantra.
And we especially don't care what some people think about us. Like, fuck, where did he go? This guy. All right. So a little bit of whiskey content, but let's continue to make fun of people. Davis Hall Pass is a woolly mammoth, if that's what you want to call her. Anybody who I can bang. I'm just gonna say afterwards that was the Hall Pass.
Yeah, he can try. Go ahead. It'll be fun for you.
That's you never. I mean, it's too close to where they poop and pee.
It is. It's a weird area.
David, you go ahead and give Kira her birthday wishes tomorrow and sleep on the couch. With my snoring and night gas, yes.
Night gas. Oh, yeah. So I don't know, Christine, if you're still here, we were talking about how we were going to share that suite with you. I was like, and like that it was a possibility, right? We already got a room, right?
Right.
But it was a possibility. And I was like, I don't know if they would want to sleep in the same room with us because we do have very much gas, very much snore.
So Kira's snores are like more rhythmic, like you can fall asleep to them. Mine are like, I'm getting strangled in my sleep.
Yeah.
Now
but I'm not strangling you, I promise.
My farts are far more appeasing than Kira's. Kira's farts are like, no way that didn't just stain everything back there.
You guys.
Real loosey-goosey stuff.
Sometimes he
real loosey-goosey.
talks out of his butt right now.
I'm not the only one that we need the dude wipes for. Henry Turner, I love Craft Distillery store picks. All of the big box stores have the legacy distillery picks. People can find them easily. Cat's Eye is the best side.
Really is.
I would never argue with that. And Henry, we have a couple new distilleries. Like you already know, we did a King's Family pick. That's coming.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit delayed because Pigeon Forge is in their crazy season right now. Travis Robeson and Jack can attest to that because he's part of that pick. We have Mammoth also in that same thing. We have somebody else who I can't quite talk about yet, who I think, we can't talk about it yet. Give me another week or two. We still got to work some things out with them. But again, it sort of fits the same mantra of maybe not available everywhere, but really, really exciting if we can make it happen.
So question.
Yeah.
I thought you already announced this.
I said that we were having
something else.
Yeah, we were having a conversation with that person. I announced that. But we still have the types of loose ends.
And what about the other one?
There's not two.
This one is a V for Vendetta.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the other soft one.
Sweetie, I don't think we have another soft one.
There's a soft opening or something.
Oh, yeah, no, that's not a pick.
Oh, I don't know what we're talking about. I thought we were just talking about things we know.
Oh, or we're just bragging now?
Yeah, like guess who invited us to do something.
Oh, so more secrecy. More secrecy on this channel, which
is gonna lead to a big duh, David, you dumbass piece of shit. Like, we're gonna travel all the way fucking there.
All right, so potentially
Duh.
Potentially, we are going to something that's cool. We'll talk about once we get that solidified.
Mm-hmm.
And then potentially we might have a pick coming up with some other places cool once we get that solidified.
Yeah. You're going to get some cool things. Well,
you get to see us do some cool things. So like vicariously, you can live through us.
And then you can yell at me through it. Be like, why didn't you choose that bush?
Like a woolly mammoth bush? Kobe, you have a soft one.
You have a soft.
All right, Kira, what is your actually?
Okay.
Dave McCool. That's
and Journeyman's another
and Journeyman
one.
is in addition to the secrets that we're
Mhm.
talking about now. We met the beautiful woman from Journeyman who we
Sydney.
No, that's from Barrel King.
Oh shit.
And
Oh yeah, the other
Johanna.
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 Mhm.
Yeah. She was I called her all kinds of different things that sort of sounded like Johanna.
She was fun.
She responded to all of them.
Mhm.
But yeah, they also have said they could maybe not only host us, but at some point, maybe we put together an event and bring some of y'all to. So
who wants to come on down?
that's one I feel a little bit more comfortable talking about because that was still, that one seemed easier and there was less like things that needed to fall into place than the other two secrets that we just talked about.
Sure, go right ahead, because guess what? I don't even do any of this stuff. I don't even know why some of y'all give me grief for it.
Bubble Bath Bourbon, when is there going to be a Crown Royal Peach Pick, Kira?
I don't know, because I don't do any of this stuff, okay? This is not my job.
Jabron Lambs is living vicariously through them code for Kira pegging Davis. Unfortunately for me, yes. You guys pick with Trevor. We know him as Trev, but yes, we do pick with Trev.
Yes.
So, and
he will be here.
The secrets that we've discussed without giving any detail.
How many secrets did I just give away just then?
Trev knows. Trev has been very much up to speed on one of those secrets that still needs a couple things to fall into place.
That's an easy one.
If that falls into place, then yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then the other secret that we haven't talked about is
who wants to know what we're talking about?
The Junkies have also said that anytime we want to swing up there, we can do a pick with them. I feel comfortable sharing that one.
Yeah, well, that's a come on, you guys.
Yeah.
I mean, if the Junkies are going to come up to you and say, "Hi, would you like to come over and hang out?" Yeah.
And then
I'll be like, "Do I have to though?"
We've also been very blunt about we are two people attempting to.
We want to be just like.
We
them.
desperately want to be the Rubber Junkies. Mm-hmm. Desperately.
One of us has got to get pregnant.
I'm Sean. Mr. Mom, for a moment I thought David said new distillery. MGP 13, Mary Juana. Trevor said he no, but means. Great guess. Don't keep guessing, so I don't have to lie. All right.
David does not like lying.
I do not like lying. Unless it's about my hall pass, who sort of looks like a woolly mammoth. All right, Kira, bourbon number 5. Let's give some notes of that and move on to another one because I'm very excited to get through all these picks.
Oh, that's right.
Also, we're trying to keep the 2 hours.
He's like, I'm really excited to go to bed. Wait, what are we doing?
This is called the Whiskey Channel. We're drinking whiskey right now.
Now we're gonna lose all of our people.
Yeah,
let's talk about something else.
We'll see you in the first hour next time. This is gonna be bourbon number 5 from Evernorth Spirits, formerly known as Virtue.
Yeah. So Henry's like, put the Junkies pick in play because that's the only way he's gonna get about it. Yeah, we're gonna do a couple.
Yeah. That definitely needs to happen, and that is one of the 2 secrets. And I realize 2 secrets that Trev is up on. That one I feel more comfortable talking about than the other one right now. But yeah, they've been so awesome. I've been talking a little bit with Dan. It's like, hey man, let's schedule a time. He's like, dude, just let me know when you're on the way up. We live about 90 minutes south of them, so they're just awesome dudes. We've jizzed all over them verbally before about how much we love them. That love juice is still flowing for the Junkies. Mm-hmm. We freaking love those guys.
And I just want to know.
What do you think about bourbon number 5?
I think it's great. Tastes like candy. I'm sorry. I'm in a very mean mood right now. I need to stop.
About me?
No.
Oh, I think I know what you mean about.
It's okay. I'm not gonna say anything.
Kira recently had a nipple piercing that did not go well. And she really felt like the lady did not pay close enough attention. And that's why her left nipple is a disaster right now.
Yes, too bad.
We're looking into nipple replacement surgery at the moment.
A nipple replacement surgery.
We're going to transplant it. We're looking for a suitable donor. So far, the only one that we know of is Bubble Butt Bourbon.
Yes.
His nipples are, in fact,
The right color.
They look like yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're big for his body.
They're like bologna sized.
Yeah, giant nipples.
Yes, and that's exactly what I need.
Big areola, but like a long.
Yeah, just this whole thing is just one giant nipple.
I mean, you could pick a lock with that thing. It's just like you just get it in there and play with it.
Don't be. What if someone's like me too? And then
if they say, "Hey, I also have baloney nipples," you're welcome here. This is a space of no judgment. We accept you. Yeah. We all have large nipples. Oh, Wandering Mango has small nipples, and he's out.
Okay, all right. So this is a freaking amazing thing.
Yeah, talk about it.
All right. Well, now it just went back up in my throat. Just give me a minute.
Okay, well, I'll start.
You keep going.
So from my standpoint, the age shines through. It's a very mature 7-year bourbon. It's got classic bourbon notes, and I hate saying that, but it's brown sugar forward. It's a little bit of barrel char, a little bit of vanilla. It's just really, really solid bourbon that sort of, if you want that, I want the classic bourbon done really well at a good age point for an incredible price. That's what this is. And what do you think?
When you say vanilla, do you think vanilla extract or a vanilla bean? Scraping the bean.
I was thinking more vanilla extract.
Okay, so fake.
A little bit of no. You have vanilla extract in cookies.
That's called fake cookies.
No, they're called real
cookies. That's what
cookies.
I tell the doctor. I go, they're fake cookies.
And then there's also some you go ahead and feel free to disagree with me here.
Yeah.
There's some milk chocolate notes in this thing.
This is a nice book.
Thank you.
Chocolate.
Yeah, a little bit of milk chocolate.
Oh, I made a mistake, everyone. Okay.
I doubt it.
Listen to
I've known you for a long time. You've never made a mistake.
I make so many all the time, and then I never learn from them, which, should be a lesson, but it's never. I had coffee the other day. Okay.
Oh, it's a big mistake.
Right? I had coffee.
I was here for this one.
And I like black coffee, but I wanted some sweetness this morning. I was feeling happy. Okay. And I had no creamer. The creamer that I had, I don't trust it because it's like 12 months old. So I'm like, okay, I'll just put in a chocolate bar inside my coffee.
I don't think this was doctor recommended. I think this was a little bit of
doctor's like, just don't add sugar to things. That's what he says all the time.
And you were like, oh, this Hershey's bar, I doubt that has sugar in it.
Yeah, I was like, there's not. Mr. Beast said it's fine. So I did it.
Mr. Beast, who's not in hot water right now at all, said it was fine.
He's like, these Feastables sound good. So I put it in, and there's a bunch of grainy chocolate that just like was all over my shit. It was like horrible. Don't do it, is basically the key to the question.
So you're saying that you answered the age-old question that everyone wonders about. What if I break off a piece of a chocolate bar and dump it right into my hot-ass coffee?
Well, it would melt, and you'd be like, okay, I'm getting like a hot chocolate coffee vibe, right? No, that's not it. That's not what they use at Starbucks.
Yeah, no, I think that's why they make like a liquid chocolate to go in it, so it doesn't have to like dissolve and become Chunky Town.
I'm not disagreeing with you anymore.
Chunky Town's also what Kira's doctor called.
Yeah, he goes.
Shredward, cheers, Kira, and your baloney nips.
Thank you. There you go.
Bourbon 5 is tough to come up with a better bottle at $55.
Right? Is this only $55?
That's what we discussed earlier when you were here but not here. Yeah, this is literally, it is wonderful classic bourbon notes, a little sweet. I think that milk chocolate's really playing me right now, and I'm loving it. But for $55, that's insane. That is like Gene's weeded wiener kind of value.
Yeah. This is almost like what the epitome of what a bourbon, like you just said, should be.
Yes.
You still get that really good, like charry oak on it. So oak to me is pencil shaving. So I'm getting all those pencil shavings. And then for sure, vanilla, maybe a little bit of that mallow cream, not a marshmallow, not one that you do this with, but the puff or whatever.
It is sweet. Like
it's sweet.
It's and I will say this. I think I started by saying brown sugar. The more I come back to it, it's milk chocolate.
It's all white.
It's all white.
It's all
sugar.
white stuff that's in here.
Yeah, it's definitely not brown. It's just like my dad hoped I went when I brought home this.
He was like, son.
He's like, son.
Home Depot's not where you get girlfriends.
We talked about this. You don't pick up your girlfriend who's looking for work in front of Home Depot and she gets in the back of your truck. But I had roses that needed trimming. You've heard this story. My roses were out of control.
Yes, they were.
What am I supposed to do? Go trim them myself? with these hands.
I love it every time your parents are like, we watched that one.
Jabron Lambs talk shit about Robeson. Your porn stash looks like Sergeant Schultz and Captain Kangaroo. Oh, because Robeson, I don't know if you saw it earlier. Robeson wanted you to yell at him.
Oh.
And so because you didn't, Jabron's saying, yo, tag me in.
Do it. And
tag me in. I'm in.
Actually, Travis saved me a lot during Barnes weekend. Boys in the Barnes.
I think this is mainly just family here, especially about an hour 15 in. But yeah, when we go to a live event, we do our best to not get separated. Because that's led to, I don't want to say problems, just uncomfortable things in the past when we get separated. And so we try to stay together.
That's okay, David. Go ahead.
And, Travis stepped in because we were manning the Ever North table at Bourbon in the Butt.
You can only be cool if you man the table.
And we manned the table. We poured drinks all night, all day in the hot heat of the barn. But it was fun. I loved it.
But I walked away.
And Travis went with,
and Travis found me.
He played my role to make sure that you didn't get cornered by anybody that was going to ask you, when are you going to do a pick from a real distillery?
Yes. Plus, I know I keep talking about mental health shit, but my medicines, right now are not doing a great job. And there were so many people and so many loud noises. I had to walk away, and Travis is like, I got you.
Travis is a good man.
And I was like,
very, very good man.
I like that porn stash,
baby. A couple of things that are down here are from Travis that we are going to get into in the next 45 minutes. Bovath bourbon. That's called a Mexican coffee. That's a real thing.
With Hershey's?
With a Hershey, not just like a syrup. It's not a syrup, dude. She broke it off a Hershey's bar and put it in the coffee. It wasn't a real coffee.
If that's what Mexican coffee is, I don't want it.
A&W Root Beer, not learning from your mistakes just means you're a true American. Whiskey Burger Creamer, barely knew it.
I'm an American now. I'm in.
I know. I wouldn't. Hey, don't give her false hope. Walter Mango, funny. She usually doesn't have a second cup of coffee at home. Oh, I am not fast enough on the.
That is solid. Good.
I think I will have another cup of coffee.
Jim never has a second cup of coffee at home.
So I did that joke. So we went to go see my stepmom.
Sure.
And it was like a couple weekends ago. We hung out with her, and I did the joke because my dad loved Airplane as well.
Yeah.
But he must have just watched on his own because I go, David's never had a second cup of coffee at home, and she goes, well, the coffee here is pretty good. And I go, no, I was joking. She's so funny.
And then I was like, can't you take a guess?
Can't you take a guess? Well, not for another 2 hours. You can't take a guess for another 2 hours?
Oh, shit. My fucking hair.
All right, moving on. Okay, first of all, quick rating on Bourbon 5. I like it. Consider price as you rank it. You rank it 1 through 10, you can rank it as GPA. But keep in mind it's $54.99, $55.
Oh
what would you rank it?
I don't know. I guess I need some more.
We have 5 more bottles. Just make a rating. No one's gonna hold you to it.
Oh my gosh. It's my birthday tomorrow.
Yeah, you're about to get birthdayed up with 5 more bottles.
Oh, it's fine. Don't worry. All right, here you go.
Since when did we start taking whiskey seriously?
I'm feeling pressure. After last weekend. What am I rating this? Is this GPA? What class?
You can rate
is
it
this?
anything you want. Just tell the people if it's good or not.
Is this calculus class?
Okay, it's good. Moving on. It's very good.
It depends.
For $54.99, literally it is amongst the best $55 bourbons. You want classic bourbon notes down the middle.
That's true.
You're not going to find something else with a 7-year age statement at $55 with all those classic bourbon notes. And I would say, just in case you're wondering, like there's high rye bourbon and then like more of a classic bourbon. Well, I would call it classic bourbon anyway. You might call high rye classic bourbon. This is more classic bourbon. The rye notes aren't as prevalent as these sweet, chocolatey, mallowy notes, and I love that.
Yes. Because of the oak presence in here, which I don't like, but that's how you make bourbons.
That is how you make bourbon. You're sort of on the wrong channel. Moving on.
Wow. Okay. It gets no grade, I guess.
So
It's on academic probation.
academic probation. The next bottle, this is a bottle that I drank a lot of at Bourbon in the
Wait,
Butt.
which one is this? Let me see.
As
Oh,
we
that one.
as we manned the Ever North Spirits table, as we were supposed to give people half-ounce pours, and we quickly found out we don't know how to do that. So they ended up being pretty healthy pours. I drank a lot of this. This is the Exodus Rye. Oh my goodness. Finished in a toasted barrel. This thing is a hot ass banger because it's a 6-year Sagamore rye, basically a barely legal rye at 52% rye, 43% corn, and 5% malted barley. This thing,
it was so popular.
I just drank a shit ton of it.
Yeah. And we went through bottles and bottles of this. Like everybody drank it. And I was like, you guys have to stop. Try something new, please. Like,
this thing was flying off the proverbial shelf at Bourbon in the Butt.
Yeah. Even Brandon gave us like the little pour, like a dude does.
Yeah.
For a half ounce. And I pour it. I'm like, that's a half ounce. He goes, yeah. And I'm like
a dude does.
Okay, now it looks better.
All right.
I don't know. I just feel like a half ounce is nothing.
Kira, Bubbles got something to say to you.
Oh, you were so close. So close. Good thing you only lost $2.
Good thing that we're only going to get about 90 cents of that. No, so you are, is that also a secret what your actual age is?
No, I don't care. Everyone knows everybody's going to die someday. I'm just going to get there sooner.
Sure. And your actual age is?
Today I'm 37.
But tomorrow.
The
big 5-0.
I'm 38. And I have a lot of meetings tomorrow to talk with some state representatives and be like, hey, stop fucking us over on this insurance rating, bitch.
Did this just turn into...
That's what I'm doing. That's what I got to do tomorrow.
This just turned into the urban dancing of the Olympics. Because that like... This was like the verbal version of breakdancing from Australia. Was what you just did.
Oh, Nate thinks that you forgot how old I was.
What?
Look at it. He goes, damn, I forgot. Hi.
Hey, Bubbles, it's your first time back in a while. How about you stop busting my balls?
Actually, you did. You thought, you're like, you're 39 this year.
Well, I don't, listen.
And I am like.
I married it. I don't have to keep track of it.
And then you go, how old am I? Mine is 12. Plus 4. That's what you do every fucking time.
Yeah, that's the only way I know how to do it. Travis Robson just took his temperature and it's 86.6.
Oh.
You might need to see a doctor.
You're a little too cold.
Yeah. It dropped 7 points in the last 3 minutes. He's not doing well.
Oh.
You should get...
We're talking about
Nope, he's talking about the fact that he needs to get to the ER and quickly.
I just want to wish you both good luck. We're all counting on you.
I wish I had that clip, Kobe. I wish I had that clip. How ill-prepared I truly am.
You did that to me when I went to go vote for Obama. And I was like, what a dick. I was like, hey.
Tom Morrow, I really enjoyed the heat on Exodus. That's also the heat in the barn, buddy.
Let's see.
Academic probation or double secret probation?
Has anybody ever been on academic probation in college before?
Mike Davis, I'm divorced. I could use a hot-ass banger.
Hot-ass banger. Oh my gosh, it's so sweet. It's like charred caramel cinnamon and like graham cracker.
A Roni is 37 in a row. A and W, 37 and counting, shall be 27 next year.
I wish. Cure rate. That's right. Oh, no, I'm not going to jump. I shouldn't be jumping right now.
Super chats we're about to pour in.
Obesity. Okay?
Hey, obesity in certain areas is a compliment. Rusty Keys and ass banger. Don't mind if I do. Kobe, hot ass banger. I thought those only came in Mexican prisons. Nope, America's got them too. Speaking of American prison expert, Desira, I tried college once. I put myself on academic probation and quit.
You're like, and no. You know, good. I wish I would have quit. I'm not doing shit with my degree, and I'm owed millions of dollars.
Pulp, Exodus is a cinnamon bomb for me.
Yes, isn't it?
Obesity?
Obesity.
Jameson, you never go full retard, and you never go past 29.
I know. I have to say that I'm old because a lot of the moms in Presley's school are much older than me.
Oh yeah.
And then they're like,
They're like my age. It's gross.
And
Ugh.
then they like say stuff like, "Oh, you're a young mom, bitch. I'm not a fucking young mom. I'm a regular fucking mom. I had
You're a cool mom.
shut the fuck up." Was what I say. I'm like, don't ever tell someone they're a young mom. Like that is so. I'm so offended by it. I don't know why. I get so pissed off.
They keep having babies at gross ages, like
I know.
40 too. Like, shut it down. Baby time is over.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
I understand that you've had so many babies by this age, it doesn't even hurt coming out. It just falls out like every sperm is sacred, but shut it down.
So it's funny and it's fine. You can be old and have kids. No one gives a shit, right? It's make fun of you because it's an ageist joke. All right. That's fine.
We hate old people.
We're never going to get old, as you can tell.
I'm going to live forever.
No, there's this dude at Presley's tennis and he has a son and his son's like 11 or something. But the dude is 76 years old. And he loves to tell people how old he is. And I don't understand. He can't even get up and fetch a fucking tennis ball.
Well, I think it's also because he's senile. He doesn't remember if he's told you yet or not. So he just keeps telling
So
people.
fucking crazy.
But before we get in, because I just had a sip of Exodus Rye. This deserves to be talked about. This thing's amazing. And again, I drank it all day long at Bourbon in the Butt. We're going to talk about here. One last thing on Young Mother. One of the first times that I heard you called a young mother was by my mother. My mother, who at the time, and you guys have heard the story before, I'll make it quick. My mother implied things when I was a child. She implied that, like she used to tell me the story, like your dad wanted to have kids right away, but you know what? I didn't want anyone to think it was like a shotgun wedding, so I made him wait a full year before we had kids. And I believe that. Now, here's the thing. I believe that even though I had proof in my possession that that was not truthful whatsoever. I have my birth certificate. I know, and on it says when my mother was born.
Mm-hmm.
It says when I was born, and I know how much older my older brother is than me. So through powers of deduction, or what you might call math, later on, after my mother had called you a young mother, I realized that my mom kicked out my older brother at 17 years old. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not judging. It was a different time. My mom was young and she needed the money. But what I'm going to tell you is this. She implied something different as I grew up, that she put the clamps down on my dad for a year as to not raise suspicions. But it turns out she was going to chemistry 2 with my brother in her arm. I was raised in a lie and in a bubble, both of them.
No, A&W knocked on the head. Young mom equals uneducated dumbass.
It's not something that you say.
Yep.
Especially to someone who's not white. It's offensive.
I'm offended both ways.
It's double. Plus, she has huge nips as Chris Canadian's coming back up. It's triple offensive.
That's right, you guys.
People are upset.
It was a one-night stand and I married the guy. Damn it. Okay? I did all the right things. I was in college.
Oh, shit. All right. We're going to trash some more of my parents here soon. But until then, let's risk it.
Hilarious. It's like, we're not fans of our... Oh, there goes the Mormons. They're like, stop talking about badly.
Okay, was that the Flat Earthers? Was that the Mormons? Or was that my parents? Mm-hmm. It could have been all the young mothers out there. The young mothers banded together, taking down the stream. Could have been the baloney knit people. We've offended so many people tonight.
But we said we were in the group of the baloney nipple people.
So you're right. We have to take them out of the running.
It's the dime nipples.
Oh, the tiny knit people are upset.
They're like Michael Jackson.
They're nips. Like, these are big enough.
Anyway.
Tiny knit people suck.
I'm not sure a one-night stand still applies if you marry them. Yeah, I told them you had to marry me.
Mormon's gonna shut it down. They're still upset.
It's like
nicking, big nips, big sips.
But honestly, the one-night stand parents, we love them.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we love them. We love the baby daddy's parents.
Yeah,
they're more our parents.
It's weird because when I got involved in the situation, Presley was already 3.5 or 4 years old, and like her dad is 7 years younger than I am, and people thought I might be her grandpa, and then
9.
I'm 8 years older than you. I thought he was a year older than you.
Yeah.
That makes it 7 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's okay. We'll work on your math. But I going to the very first school events, I'm like, shit, I'm gonna go in. People think I'm so old, like my daughter, like whatever. No. Turns out everybody's having babies at a gross age like mine.
But they said you're the grandpa.
Well, the kids did.
Yeah, because they didn't understand.
And then you look at the other
"There's already
parents.
mom and dad," and then
I look at the other parents. I'm like, I'm good, man. These guys are old as shit.
You got some old fucking people out here having babies. It's
Again,
like,
we're ageist. Get over it. If you don't like it, unsubscribe. Kobe, my mother implied I was a wanted child, and that holy shit, Kobe, you've been here long enough to know that if you write it, I'm gonna put it on the screen. We're trying to not get the channel shut down. Kobe, how dare you?
You know who's mysteriously not here?
Who?
Luke. I think Luke knew tonight was going to be a very offensive night.
Luke could tell.
He can tell.
But you know who is here? Andrew Patrick. Hey!
What's up?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Oh, I saw someone with a green card.
Oh, yeah. Listen, there's ways to become a citizen in this country, and this is one of them.
So I was like, oh, got one.
Got one.
Got one. Now you marry me.
Started out by me trimming your rose bushes. Now I'm American. Now we hire some other Mexican to trim the roses. My cousin. Until she finds a husband. All right. Mormon girls are the biggest freaks. Jameson Meyer, may I remind you about soaking, my friend? They are not allowed to do this. They're allowed to do this, and then someone under the bed has to shake the bed.
Do I watch Jury Duty yet?
Bro.
Did you watch Jury Duty yet?
I don't think you've banged a lot of... If those chicks were saying they were Mormon, I don't think they were real Mormons. Real Mormons are allowed to penetrate, but they're not allowed to move.
It's like, don't move. Don't move.
Jabron Lame's flat baloney nip, young moron. Parents suck.
Yeah.
Is this a haiku? Flat baloney nip, young moron, parents suck. It's a great haiku. I love it. And maths are hard.
Maths are difficult.
Bubbles again.
In England, they call them maths.
They do call it maths. The kid saw David's hairline and judges him. Bubbles is having trouble with plurals tonight.
Are you okay?
Are you?
I think he went to Mexico recently.
He might have got some of that peyote. Got a little bit of
was high on peyote. You could be second. You could be third.
Some of that 130 proof agave water. I got you, buddy. A&W, Invisible Nips. Give me that mannequin all day, baby.
Oh, did we already talk about this last time? But the Kim Kardashian bras that have the nipple.
I think we might have talked about it last time.
All right,
but I enjoy nipples. Was David a groomer? No, more like boomer. Am I right?
No, David was my boss.
Yeah.
Is that worse?
What is this offended you speak of? Danny Cardio is here. Hey, Danny Cardio. Hey, ay. I don't know why we did that. Probably because the Mormons haven't shut us down yet.
Oh, I watched so you know how last week we're talking about Speedy Gonzalez, and you guys remind me of
Slowpoke Gonzalez.
No, Slowpoke Rodriguez.
Oh, sorry.
So
it's all the same.
Everyone has the same last name on there, don't worry. Shit, what was I talking about? Oh, TikTok. TikTok has full episodes of Looney Tunes. So I watched one with Speedy, and they're trying to cross the border into a cheese factory. And then go back. And Sylvester the cat is there who's trying to catch the mices.
But can you do the accent?
And
Can
then
you do the Slowpoke accent?
I can't do so. Oh, yeah. He goes, we need to get Speedy Gonzalez. My sister knows who Speedy is. And the Slowpoke goes, everyone's sister knows Speedy Gonzalez or something like that. And it's like, wow, Speedy's a hoe. And then
shit.
I did not realize this, but I must have understood what they were saying because they speak a lot of Spanish.
Oh yeah.
Like in that cartoon, I was like, no wonder. This is why I thought I knew some Spanish. Like,
it's
a stupid fucking show.
It's funny, like the cartoons that like I grew up with, and you a little bit, but like that shit was like those I don't know. You could
Bring
be like
it back.
You could be like everybody sleeps with Speedy.
Everybody's sister knows Speedy.
My hair was making me hot. I don't do it very well.
But oh my gosh, That's the fucking best. I love it. Anyway.
All right, so Durin, that does not rhyme with urine. I can't say anything. I legit was trimming my now wife's parents' rose bushes as a teen when I accidentally peeped in and said, "I've got to tag that."
So you were like the Stacy's mom, dude.
Stacy's mom.
And then you finally realized you can hear the mom. So
Mr. Mom 310, I'm 8 years older than my wife. I was 37, she was 29. That's very close to us. I was 35, she was 27. When we got, well, that's when we started dating. We were much older when we got married.
yeah,
What is she, a young mother? I was 38 and 40 when my two kids were born. Okay,
wow,
Mr.
you
Mom,
old ass bitch.
Sorry, Mr. Mom. I had I read the whole thing ahead of time, I would not have brought it up. Slowpoke Rodriguez, he pack a gun.
Get back a gun. Everyone sees Star Wars.
Everyone sees her no speedy.
Rosebud, is that no? It's literally. So also, have you seen the movie Hot Rod? No, not Hot Rod.
I love Hot Rod.
Hot Chick.
Oh, let's go on.
With Rob Schneider.
That's a very good one.
And he's trimming the rose bushes because he's the girl who actually lives there anyway. But that's the rose bush joke that we know, and I think everyone just doesn't understand.
I think mainly a Bush joke, just a Bush joke. Mike Davis, I was 18 years older than my wife. I was 46 and 52 when we had kids. Did I mention I'm divorced? Oh.
Are your kids like 2 years old or something?
And that's what Mike comes back with. I'm 85 now. Drinking away, loving the night.
It's fine. Everybody can have kids.
It's fine. Listen, the whole, and this actually works for Mike too. Kira and I have talked about this before because people get like, I don't know, we thought 8 years was a lot. Turns out 8 years is not a lot.
Mm-hmm.
My honest opinion now is like, once you hit 30 or 30-ish, it don't matter. Like it's weird when a 70-year-old marries a 20-year-old. But once you hit 30, all bets are off.
A 7-year-old marries a 20?
Well, that too. That's also very weird because a 7-year-old shouldn't be able to marry anybody. A 70-year-old and a 20-year-old, that feels weird. But if it's a 30-year-old and a 70-year-old, I'm okay with
Dude,
that.
I will marry a
okay
70-year-old all day long.
Like, I'm not running for political office like you are, but I'm okay with it. As the first husband, I'm okay with that.
I'll marry that shit. I'll be like, are you going to die soon?
Mike Davis, I'm 63 years old and love bourbon.
Ooh, you're going to live forever.
You are going to live forever. This is called Life Water. Surprised you didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Not in liquid death. That's already got a trademark somewhere else. All right. So Mark Amenecker is here. So Kira, let's give notes on Exodus Rye and move on. If time allows, we have 4 more whiskeys to go.
David, I know that you really want to get loose, but
I want to get loose.
I don't think it's going to happen.
Listen, the juice is loose. All right. What do you think of Exodus Rye?
Loose.
What do you think of Exodus Rye?
Oh, I love it.
Okay,
I'll give notes. Just
people know that my notes are garbage. They want to hear your notes.
But you know what? Fuck nipples. I don't understand where this come from.
I don't get it either, but I like it.
Okay, here I go.
Yeah.
This rosebush boy. Everyone's so confused about this rosebush. Yes.
The rosebush is her vagina.
No, it's literally a rose.
Going on whiskey, Mark Amenecker. Cheers. I am slow. Sorry, you are not slow. You're drunk. There's a difference. Kira, what do you think about Exodus Rye?
Another cinnamony bomb.
I agree with that.
This one though, oh, sorry, I swallowed it wrong and then it came. If you put me on the spot, man,
I'll
just
take
hold on. I'm gonna do it.
Sorry.
Okay, it's almost like a spicy vanilla with some burnt outside of the corn, like the corn kernel is burnt, like that skin. But it's so like juicy, gummy, green gum.
Do you know what I think it is?
What?
I think it's toasted marshmallow, warm rye, spice, faint, mint finish.
I was like, oh my God.
No.
I was like, this boy's getting laid tonight.
Whoa,
and I was
I'm gonna start doing my little voice like warm rye. It's a saucy vanilla. It's a velvety cocoa. Who the fuck gives those kind of notes? Velvety?
What cocoa has a velvet is have you touched it? It's
like
weird feeling.
It's like a viscous mint.
Who likes to touch my weird velvet area?
No, it's called the swimsuit area, and no thank you.
And that's gross. Yes. He's like 90. Who's 90 again? Nick said.
The guy we're making fun
Oh,
of.
Al Pacino. Oh yeah, he does have a little babes.
So a barely legal rye, 100% a bourbon drinker's rye. Although you know it's a rye in the palate, it is minty, but not overly minty. A lot of
still doing
lot
this.
of barrel char, a lot of brown sugar notes. Are you okay?
Sorry, I just looked down and I saw Jerry Black. He's like, had a mastectomy at 23. I'm fucking done. I'm done.
He's like,
That's
listen.
right, Jerry.
And Jerry's like, I don't miss.
Every time I have sex.
We had sex twice and I have 2 children. But I will say this, because I do want us to get to the next 4
Okay.
in somewhat of a rapid fire, so we're not on until midnight. But Exodus Rye, like I know we didn't really get around to ranking Bourbon 5, but we talked about what it is. If you like a barely legal rye, if you like a Pikesville or
good.
anything else in that, if you like a wild turkey rare breed rye, something like that, this is better. And I can say that unequivocally. I don't need to pull out the Pikesville or anything else as a barely legal rye and try it next to it. This is literally a barely legal rye drinker's dream. It is a bourbon drinker's rye. This thing is next level. If I'm GPA in this thing, I'm going straight to 3.8, 3.85, maybe pushing 3.9. This thing is, in my mind, either the best or the second best thing that ever North Spirits has done.
Mm-hmm. I really love it. I really love ryes, though. I think this is better than the bourbon because I am impartial or partial to, or whenever rye guys come out, I'm going over there. But a bourbon drinker's rye, huh?
I think it is.
Huh.
There's so much barrel char and chocolate notes and brown sugar notes to go along with that minty rye. The rye is minty and the rye is present, but it is not just a boom, boom, boom rye.
Because we've had some. What did we have that we said was a barrel?
A bourbon drinker's rye? Several things, but I can't think of something ahead.
No, one of our picks. Maybe Sagamore or something. Yeah. This is less rye-y than Sagamore.
You know what it was? We don't have it yet. It was the King's Family Rye, which is also a barely legal rye. That 100%. This is, I think, in my mind, very reminiscent of that.
I don't remember. Well, next one.
I would give it to you, but we have 4 more whiskeys to get through, and we don't have that kind of time.
Dude, it's like, let's go.
We are moving on to the last of the Evernorth spirits, but there's 3 more after this. Kira, who is not a giant fan of American whiskeys, says that she loves the American whiskey barrel number 4. This is got a 6-year age statement, and it is 100% MW, but I believe it's malted something or other. And it is distilled in Iowa, of all places.
Do you want to know why?
Would love to know.
Iowa is hot and cold.
He needs more blankets and he needs less blankets at the same time. Now, here's where the chat's going to help us out because they know more about these things than we do.
So this smells like an American whiskey, and I fucking hate that.
You hate the nose on American whiskey.
I hate the nose on American whiskey. I just can't. Like, why does it have to smell like that? It smells like
malted wheat. I pretty much figured MW meant that, but I want to say it until someone smarter than me threw it in the chat.
So did Travis. He put it in there too.
Oh, MGP 13, David liking barrel eagle shot. Until you look at the screen, see the younger lady and the crypt keeper.
And the
Cedar Ridge juice. I pretty much figured, Johnny 5, that it was Cedar Ridge, even though I didn't also say that. But there's not, I mean, Cat's Eye doesn't really distill from scratch. And how many other distilleries are there really in Iowa outside of Templeton, which Templeton is doing their own juice as of the last couple of years. But I kind of figured it was Cedar Ridge because of the relationships.
Relationships.
What was distilled in Iowa?
Your mom.
Your mom was a young mother in Iowa. Corn and whiskey, this joke would be a lot better if StreamYard didn't fuck up and allow me to click on you. Now, let's try it again.
Okay, do it.
Your mom.
Your mom.
See how much funnier that was? It was a lot funnier. All right,
it just smells like I don't even know how to explain what American whiskey smells like. It's like a fake sweet bear. I don't know.
I don't know that it smells like something you don't like. I think it doesn't smell like what you like. Take that coin and flip it over. You like corn and you like rye. And barely legal ryes have both, a lot of both. Bourbon has both. This has neither.
Maybe. I love how you politicianed yourself there. It's not what your country can do for you.
It's what you can
What
do
you
for your
can.
country. Now, don't assassinate me on the grassy knoll.
It's like so fake sweet.
Henry Turner
Smells like
slapping you,
freedom.
slapping you
Henry.
with a star-spangled slap. Freedom, fireworks, and a star-spangled banner. America. I mansplain like a champ, and most of it is false. 100% malted wheat whiskey finished in New Char
Maybe that's
2-barrel with toasted heads.
I don't think I like the malt
Bubbly.
smell.
Didn't you make an entire video calling out Cedar Ridge and then turned out you were defending bots? That sounds about right.
Is Cedar Ridge the one from Texas?
No, from Iowa. We discussed that, yeah.
Then you're wrong. Because it was a Texas thing.
You have a terrible memory,
Right?
Bubbles. Terrible. You drink too much. You're an alcoholic.
It was a Texas thing. And then even Nick Jones didn't even tell us, hey, you're making fun of the wrong people.
That is the story. It was Texas, yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
I forget what it was.
Not Balcones.
No.
Shit.
Was it Cedar Ridge?
No, that's Iowa.
I know, but the Texas Whiskey Crew.
It was so sugary. I remember that. It was so sugary. And we talked some shit about it, and then we didn't realize we were going to get bitch slapped. And then now that is a members only video. If you want to watch how we got in trouble with an entire distillery, the Texas Whiskey Crew had to go to our defense because the distillery was pissed off. Yeah. That's some of the content that you get as a member.
Franchi, you're here. You tell them.
Yeah, I forget which one, but it was so sugary, and we got in
was-
trouble for talking shit about
It
it.
wasn't great, but I think, it had a good cause. And
Wasn't Iron Root? We have some Iron Root. Wasn't that?
no,
I
I've
cannot.
been hitting too much leaves.
We've been hitting too much cilantro.
Cilantro.
I don't think we even hit too much cilantro. Somebody will throw it out here first, and we'll get it. But
You'll figure it out.
yeah,
Garrison. I think that sounds right.
Was it Garrison?
I fucking don't know.
I don't know.
Just name out lots of names. I'll yell it out.
We'll drink, and you
Was it
guys type
Indonesia?
stuff. That's how this works. It wasn't Still Austin. I know that.
I don't remember what
It was. We'll figure it out. It's somewhere in the archives. We'll come back and tell Patreon
I don't
tomorrow.
remember. But yeah, it was hilarious because I was like, is that something shitty? And then Nick goes, hey, you know when you made that video? And I'm like, why do you fucking say something? We left it up. If you didn't like it,
We got in
we would have
trouble.
taken it down.
Well,
They're all saying it was Garrison Brothers.
and everybody was so apologetic when they told us how much trouble we were in.
Yeah.
And we were like, if you just told us.
It's okay to tell us. We love to make fun of and make people mad all the time. And we didn't realize we were making fun of like the underprivileged.
We were making fun of
like we
someone that,
punch up. We don't punch down.
that the Texas Whiskey Crew was very, very tight with. And that was the problem.
Yeah, they were.
Because
a
they
little
were
tight
good
with them.
friends. And I think the bottle we had was bequeathed to the Shelf Tours bar. And I believe it was a Texas Whiskey Crew pick as well.
Yeah, because Nick had texted me and he was like, "Hey, I'm bringing you this because I love you guys." And we go, "This stuff sucks."
I remember liking it. We'll have to go back and watch
I
it.
don't remember.
I remember liking it.
I just
It
remember
was
being
just
bad.
so sweet. It was like I almost got candy in my mouth.
It was not Rebecca's Creek. We actually have some Rebecca's Creek.
That's actually coming up, actually.
Oh gosh,
if-
I want to say Garrison sounds right.
We can look it up here in a minute. I think I'll recognize the thumbnail. Let's get through this first. You were bragging about the American whiskey earlier. We know you don't like the
I don't like the
nose.
smell,
What do you think
but
about the
the
palate?
taste, ugh, so good.
Travis Robeson, the bottle's gone. We ended up using it as a mixer. I remember that.
Oh my gosh, I am so surprised this is an American whiskey. This tastes like a finished wine / almost Scottish barrel kind of a whiskey.
I agree with
It
that.
does not taste American at all, which is probably why I love it. And I freaking love this. This is just so red winey. So
It is weird how the malt and the chocolate of the wheat
The malt-
create this winey finished
yeah.
flavor.
Mhm.
Like not like a wine that you're drinking a wine, like a bourbon finished in a wine.
Yes.
It's crazy how it does that.
And then the malt is what I'm getting, that Scottishish
Sure.
kind of a taste, but I hate Scotch, right?
Nope.
But
100%.
this has this, I don't know, it's like mead from fucking Game of Drones or whatever it's called.
Game of Drones.
Game of
I would love to watch
Game
that.
of Drones.
Just drones fighting it out.
Heck yeah.
Drones, brother and sister drones having sex and creating tons of babies. Sounds
That's
fantastic.
Godzilla.
Oh. All right, so I like the
It's
American.
winning at winning.
I like the American whiskey a lot. Of the three, I think it's more interesting than the bourbon. I like the bourbon better. I think it's for me, it's a step below the bourbon, and the bourbon's a step below the Exodus Rye. How do you rank them?
Exodus Rye, Avi, number one.
Fantastic, absolutely fantastic.
One that we do not have and that is gone is it's not. Is it Skinwalker? It's
the skin flank.
What is it?
The jerker offer.
Skirt Walker.
The
Skin Root. Nightwalker. Skinwalker. Stalker.
You mean this one that's gone, the Night Stalker?
Night Stalker.
So we have Night Stalker 1. We did not pick up Night Stalker 2. I should have. I will say this: we had
that is my absolute fave.
We had a sample
Spirit Walker.
We had when we were at the Evernorth table, we were serving Spirit Walker,
and that's the one that I like.
And at some point, when I finished drinking a shit ton of this, I switched over to Spirit Walker, and Spirit Walker was stupid good. Yeah. Oh my gosh!
So Spirit Walker is my number one, but it's all gone. You can't get it anymore. Exodus Rye, freaking phenomenal. I love the American because I'm so surprised at how good it is.
It's extremely good.
And then I do like that bourbon. It just is so it's not so oaky, but that's why I like Rye, because I don't like that oak.
This is okay. So bourbon number 5 is your everyday drinker. And I know for some people that everyday drinker, $55 is too much. If you are okay with that, this is your everyday drinker. It is fan-flipping-tastic.
Two shanks.
But Spirit Walker, Night Stalker 1, we loved it. Night Stalker 2, we had a lot of it over Bourbon in the Butt weekend. We loved it.
Mm-hmm.
We had a sample, a sip, a healthy pour from Dan Schick himself of Night Stalker 3. I am going to be on it the day they released Night Stalker 3.
Drink that night too, and it hit.
I'm just going to tell you, the day they released Night Stalker 3, I am shoving all of you out of the way, and I'm getting us a bottle of that because that thing is next level.
No, what we're going to do is we're going to set up a tent so we can
be the first. Camp out in Midland.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. We'll be there.
Okay. Anybody else want to camp out? Bring some s'mores because this bitch doesn't fucking eat them. Only me. So bring me s'mores.
I am such a saucy bitch. All right, moving on.
Some baked beans.
3 more pours to get to tonight.
We should call it the shit talker.
I think when we reviewed it, we actually gave it a stupid name too. I can't remember what it was though.
I don't remember yesterday.
But we like to make fun of them. They roll with the punches pretty well. All right, moving on. So, Kira, we have...
Hello, Paul Hawks.
I want to go on to this. I'm very excited.
You are excited.
So, Travis Robeson Pure Coolord, this bottle for the Shelf Turds Bar. This is Rebecca Creek Double Barrel Bourbon Whiskey, Spanish Oak, 118, almost 119 proof, 75% corn, 21% rye, 4%. Sorry for the burps. Malted barley. There's some American oak in here. There's some Spanish oak with some softer woods, kind of like my wood, to absorb more of the whiskey than typical stronger American wood would.
Question.
Dark chocolate finish. Sip and enjoy. Blah,
what am
blah,
I
blah,
supposed
blah.
to have listened to?
None of it. Let's get into it. Do you think that what's on this bottle is better than our palates? No. We both have palates from the gods. Hey, you want a round of Matt Madness? I sing in every round of Matt Madness.
I'm not doing it again this year.
Now, would you show the kind, you mention that a lot, it depresses people. Would you show the kind people at home the motor oil we just poured? That I don't think the camera even covers it.
Motorhead.
But this thing is literal coffee. Like, this is, you can't see through that. Look at that. You can't even see through it.
It's like a bottle of shampoo.
Someone's poisoning me with this right now. This is not real. This is not real.
It smells like a fucking Sharpie pen.
But one that I would draw myself with a lot.
Oh, there you are, Franchi. Where were you when we were asking you goddamn questions? Taking a shit.
The man is very, very, very regular. Ooh, Rebecca Creek. So dark. Limp wood. That's me, buddy. I got to have the little chews or the mints. Soft wood. Hell of a note.
Is that what you're chewing in bed the whole time?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm going to bed, to sleep, but good night.
And I'm like, ah!
It's crazy.
100 Degree, a Night Stanker 3. Night Stanker 3 is going to be something that you are going to want to get your hands on.
Let's do some more names.
Let's do more names. I love you, Paul.
I already said hi to him, but don't say hi again.
sorry.
It
Paul-
gives him a big head.
Paul, I gotta take it back. Sorry, buddy. All right.
Oh.
So Kira's really getting into Rebecca Creek Motor Oil Double Oak Bourbon Whiskey. Spanish oak is the second oak.
Gary's asking, what did you ask? What was that Texas
Gary-
Whiskey crew?
The Texas Whiskey Crew pick that we got in trouble for making fun of in a video and then had to turn it to members only.
Well, we didn't get in trouble for it. Nick just didn't tell us.
I remember so much about it and I cannot think of the name. It was a 7-year single barrel. We said it tasted very
we were
sugary.
like, oh, we made fun of the comments on their store, and we shouldn't have, because
that's what it was.
What else did we get in trouble for, Dylan David?
Probably everything we said. Okay, so what we did.
What a fucking idiot.
Streetwalker, I like that one too. What we did when we reviewed that, we didn't know anything about the distillery. So we did some quick research online before we did the video. And the distillery, as it seems, and turns out we were wrong, the distillery was pwning people. Basically, anybody that gave them a 1-star Google review, they would like tell them that they were a bot.
And that's because the 1-star people were like
But they weren't.
disgruntled people.
But they weren't bots.
They weren't bot. But no, they were like mad with the company. So they wanted the company to go down. And we were leaning into that.
Yeah.
And we shouldn't have, because apparently all their profits go to the veterans.
I didn't really pay.
Something.
When Nick talked, I didn't really pay attention. But I just knew we were in trouble.
We weren't, no one said we were in trouble. Nick just was like, hey, they didn't appreciate that. And I said, why didn't you fucking tell us? Because then we would have taken it down.
And I said, well, they don't appreciate these balls or these
Anyway.
nuts.
Glad I could help. No, you have to still tell us.
Travis Robinson,
Gary?
don't put this on screen. Don't want to lose viewership. The Rebecca Creek was aged 4 years, a new Spanish oak. They didn't know it was Spanish oak. After 4 years, they had to sweeten it up.
So regular Spanish oak is not sweet. It's sour.
It must be.
They finished it in a Dickel barrel. Ooh, I don't like this.
Ooh. Wow, I had no idea. All right, so people, Travis, this is the part you should have said, don't put on screen. There are people who are very, very anti-Dickel, but I'm telling you, and I am not a fan of Dickel on its own. Dickel as a component of something else can be absolutely fantastic. On its own, not a fan.
Woes.
What do you think?
What's the proof on this?
119, 118.9.
Okay. All right. The proof comes through. It doesn't burn, but it does take over my mouth area.
Something I haven't done in years.
No. Anyway, I don't know why it's funny when we make sex jokes.
That's because it's gross.
It is gross, disgusting. We just had to explain to some people what an uncircumcised penis looks like and what you have to do with it before you insert it.
I'm pretty sure
into
you
yourself.
explained that to 2 14-year-old girls this weekend.
Yes.
Neither one of them were interested.
I needed to let them know about it, though.
Both of them were like, we're gay.
Yeah, they're like, okay, we're fine. We're done with that.
This Rebecca Creek
It's
is
so good. Like, I don't know what to say about it. It's almost like this
It's different.
Coca-Cola taste. Like, it's got that cola vibe.
like a cherry cola or a cherry RC cola or something like that. Because not quite like Coca-Cola, which I know they're like famous for cherry, and it's not sweet like a cherry Pepsi Cola, but maybe something more tame like an RC Cola.
Must be. So James is saying it had to have been Garrison Brothers if it was to do with the veterans, which makes sense. Because I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
I have no idea. I'll have to go back and look it up.
And it's fine. You guys, if we make fun of you,
It's not like we're a big channel. We can make fun of whatever we want. No one's going to know.
ugh, I just went total cross-eyed there.
Mike Davis yelling his safe word, turtle, turtle.
No, he's doing that.
Oh, I thought.
Have you ever seen that movie, Master of Disguises, with Dana Carvey?
I thought he was in the
He
middle.
dresses
Of,
up as a turtle and goes, turtle. It's so fucking stupid.
I just thought he was in the middle of some sexual exploits and things were going a
Oh,
little
were
bit too
you?
far. And
Oh, uncircumcised penises. That's what you were talking. You weren't even doing a funny joke. You were talking about penises. Okay.
Well, they are weird looking.
Well, because you gotta do stuff with it, or else someone's gonna get sick. Like, that's how I was just warning them. I was letting them know.
Apparently, Kira knows a lot about
I
how
don't.
to treat an uncircumcised penis.
Every time I saw one, I was like, not today. Be like, I have diarrhea. That's what I say, and then I leave.
And then they're like, I wasn't looking for anal. All of those sound effects worked. All right.
They get mad
Jabron
at stuff
Lambs,
as
they get mad at me.
metaphors.
This stuff's overpriced.
Yeah, we were being a little bitches about it.
Yeah, it was fun.
But I didn't realize I was hurting genuine feelings. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
I'm pretty sure it's a story they just told us anyway. I'm not worried about it.
It was like 2 years after the fact.
It was like, whoops, we offended a shit ton of
Yes.
people. Kira, Whiskey Golf's got a question for you.
Hello. Cheers. Driving out west. Any distillery you would recommend to a visitor?
Driving out west from where, Whiskey Golf?
What side?
Like,
going
are you
west,
in
north?
Nevada going west? Are you already in California going west?
We have
Like,
a
where are
large
you at?
country here.
Dude,
Okay.
show me on the map.
Here, let's make a map. Here you go.
Show me on
Where's
this
it at?
map where you're going. Whiskey Golf, you're in luck.
There you go.
So Bubble Bath Bourbon has avoided this channel for months, and he's here and he's on the West Coast. He can help you. Jabron Lames nailed it. It was Corbin
avoiding-
Cash. That was it.
It was Corbin Cash.
Yes.
Okay, not Garrison Brothers.
That's it.
then.
Jabron, you nailed it, dude.
Oh, you should go to Fry Ranch.
Fries with ranch.
Here, you're coming Oregon.
From Wisconsin to Oregon.
Oh, west is this side.
Uh,
At first, I was about ready to say
Whiskey Golf might need to use
Norway.
East Coast, left coast with Kira.
yes. Then that's all I know. Feelings are overrated. Being dead inside. That's how I live every day.
Was it Corbin Cash? Okay.
Gosh, in California.
Maybe we were wrong on the Texas thing, but it was the Texas Whiskey Crew that picked it. I think that might be it.
I don't fucking know.
All right, Kira,
That's why I asked Gary to do it, and he said, that's what he said. He's
Kira,
like,
take over. I'm going in.
all right. Bull Run is in Oregon. Ooh, you should do Bull Run, but do a Bull Run finished because a lot of their other stuff, I'm not a fan, but the boy is.
I love it all.
Freeland Spirits for show at Whiskey Golf. Drive. Okay, there's a couple. All right.
All right, I'm going deep.
Have fun. If you go and what are you taking? Route 66? Is there a fun thing where you can see like the world's largest like ball of twine? Like I've never seen that before. Can you take a picture of something like that? The world's largest. I don't even know how to finish that sentence.
All right, we were all off. It was Copper Sky. Copper Sky 7-year bourbon.
Copper
It was
Sky.
a Texas whiskey club or whiskey
That
organization
sounds
pick, but it was Copper
completely
Sky.
correct.
I am so dumb, but that is what it was. And Copper Sky got
Well,
pissed.
so was Gary because we asked him and we leaned on him and I was like, Gary, please help us. And
Up
he was
until
like,
now, I've always trusted Gary, but
now I can't trust him
but
anymore.
now I view Gary as a young mother.
He's like, wait, I was gone for that. What does that mean?
Gary's like, I wasn't even here for those jokes. Stop making fun of me. I was here for the big nipple jokes. Call me, say I got big nipples.
I know when we were at Boys in the Barn, Gary had his own room, but we were in the room with the Bascos. Mhm.
Yes, avoid Gary at all costs.
Wait, no.
A bull run, baby. A bull run.
Okay, all we know is our nose. All right.
Gary, why do you think do you think he watches the channel? He watches less of the channel than
Aren't
you
you
do.
friends with those guys?
Gary doesn't have friends. Have you met
Oh,
Gary?
it's Maureen. Maureen's friends with them. It's not you. Okay, I get it now.
Maureen's the social one. Gary's the drinker.
Gary's the supplies like you.
He's like,
You want some more 2 James shittiness?
all right.
Because I know you going to 2 James because Maureen shows me all the pictures, which would be so fun to go to 2 James with them.
I would love to go anywhere with the franchise.
I know.
Anywhere. Literally anywhere.
Okay.
Except
I
Gary has to stay home.
Two.
All right.
I mean, except Gary's to stay home.
Rebecca Creek.
I love this. I think it's great. I'm going to drink it again.
We have 2 more to go after this. We're going to wrap it up soon, but keep drinking in the meantime. It is Kira's birthday tomorrow. We'll do a fireball toast at the end.
Oh, no. I don't know what I can do. Oosh. It's got in my gums right away. It's a proofy babe. But it doesn't taste proofy.
It is all right.
It's so whiny. I think I already talked about this.
It's so whiny. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know how it's not wine finished because it's so beautifully whiny.
Mhm.
It is proofy, but I don't think it drinks above its punch weight.
No, it's because I got it in my top gums.
Where your dentist said that you're obese. Also, Kira's dentist also said she's
You
obese.
go, you
By looking
eat
at her
too
mouth.
much. I see all the food in your mouth. I go, saving it for fucking later.
Joe Dick and Uncle, I don't think it was an apple brandy
No, it
finish.
wasn't
was
any
just
finish.
their regular 7-year, and it's a single barrel, right? So they're
Mhm.
all different. It was very, very sugary, and we actually liked it. We just didn't like what they were doing to their 1-star reviews.
Which now we know is an incorrect.
And now we know that they were trying to correct some sort of attack on them, and then we attacked them, and then the Texas Whiskey Crew can never do a pick with them ever again.
Mhm.
There's a lot of whiskey
Oh,
to
wait,
go
fine.
around. It's fine.
I can see. Oh my god, dude, James.
Rusty Keys, the junkies like the Spanish oaked Rebecca Creek. We like it too. We're trying
This
to
is really good.
figure it out. This motor oil, dark, deep darkness. But
No, every time you fucking say it.
it really does. It drinks like a beautiful wine finish, like a deep, they make up like a port or a cab.
This is a good thing to have whenever you don't want to really talk to anybody. You look like a badass because it's dark as hell.
Oh yeah.
And then you're just like, too good for anybody. Can't talk. I'm savoring. I don't want to hear about your baby. I don't want to hear about your degree.
So I
I
think
don't want to hear about your feet size.
I like to hear about feet size. I think Robeson alluded to the fact that it was 4 years and then 2 years finished in Dickel after that.
And the
So-
Dickel was just crazy because I don't get any of that. So,
So
what
it's
is
a-
it bringing?
It's about a 6-year-old whiskey. For a 6-year-old whiskey, this thing's finish is not to be trifled with. This thing's finish continues as I'm speaking right
I
now.
just glitted.
I can feel it still finishing all over my face, all over my chest, and on my lower back. This is finishing all over me right now, and I'm loving it.
I just baptized you. You're wet with the holy glory.
Holy glory. All right, so Kira, if you had to rank this one, don't do your pansy wansy what you did earlier. Give it a ranking.
I fucking love this. Okay, off the top of my head, this is a 3.5.
Okay, I would go higher.
It's so great, but without knowing what its major is and where it's going forward, it's a 3.5.
I'm going to call it a 3.7. So not perfect, not as high as I ranked the Exodus rye, but it is so interesting and good. A full mouthfeel. The malt,
Yes.
or it feels a little malty. I don't know that it is, but it feels a little malty.
No, it is. It is. It's that malt. Mhm.
And then again, it feels like this really mature wine finish. I know it's not a wine finish. That's what it feels like.
I'm like, how do you? It's like a Back to the Future 3. I've seen this
It
before.
literally, they have a train.
it's different.
If the train can get to 88 miles an hour, then Doc Brown can take his new lady friend to the 80s.
Okay, now question, and
it's
I
too
don't think
chill.
anybody can fucking do this.
Sure.
What sequels, prequels, more sequels are better than the Back to the Futures? I say none.
You think that's
Because you go to see the Back to the Future, like this is the best movie ever. You see the second one, you go, oh my gosh, it's just like the first one, and I love every minute of it.
right?
Third one, same damn thing.
I will say this.
fucking love it.
Whereas I think there might be a better trilogy than the Back to the Futures, I will say the Back to the Futures are unique in that it's basically the same plot
It's the same
3
thing.
times, and it's interesting all 3
It's so
times.
fun. Lord of the
Even though
Rings.
you know what's coming.
Lord of the Rings. No one's gonna watch 12 hours of dumb people doing dumb shit. Okay.
It's way too dumb. Police Academy 7, they went that high. Terminator 2, as long as the series ended there. I will say this, Durin, that doesn't rhyme with urine. I liked, and I'm a big T2 fan, and I know T2 is the
Mhm.
gospel, and I believe T2 is the gospel. I liked a couple of the newer ones. Not all of them.
Yes.
I didn't like them all, but there was a couple of them that I thought were fun action movies.
The last one with the Mexican girl as being the dude, because then you had to go find the Terminator, and he was like happy. He's like, I listen and I make jokes or something like that.
Can you read this one real quick?
All right. So hold on a minute, because you have also a ding along with this.
I have a ding along with it.
Which one is your favorite scary movie?
Tra-
Don't.
I'm not gonna tell him. Travis Robeson, the entire rest of the stream is residing on you answering which scary movie is unequivocally the best. Travis Robeson, there is not even a moment of hesitation.
Go up.
Did he answer
Sorry, I
already?
saw some. No, I saw some. So we've got Indiana Jones, Wandering Magoo. You can't even see Lord of the Rings. What are you even talking about?
What does
and then-
loader mean anyway?
But no, Josh, Rob Zombie's remake of Halloween. Wait, that's not in the same category, but I'll allow it because that one is so good. Now, which one? The one where he kills Danny Trejo, or the one where he doesn't kill Danny Trejo?
Kobe, because I like Austin Powers 3 a lot.
You know, I
I don't like 2.
like 2. And I
I like
don't know
2.
why, but I do like 2.
Corn and Whiskey watching Beverly Hills Cop Axel F now. Nick Foles.
That's a lot of.
Fast and Furious 37 keeps getting better.
So we did hear that Fast and Furious is kind of like, it's a fun movie because it's so not real. But should I watch that?
I feel the same about Star Wars. Above Bad Bourbon, Die Hard, A&W, Reno 911. Kira,
Those aren't. That's a TV
Jerry
show.
Black, Harry Potter. Travis
Okay.
Robinson, you have answered incorrectly, sir. 2 is not the best scary movie.
And what did I fucking tell you? I said 2 is not bad, David.
No,
He
2 is not good.
Take my strong hand, David.
2 is
Take
2,
my fucking strong hand. And he goes, my germs.
2 has one joke, and it's the dude with the tiny hands.
But then there's a skeleton that chases them, and she's like, I got this, Cindy. And then she,
Okay.
It's funny.
The same.
and then her boyfriend is gay and has sex with the clown from Poltergeist. Come on, David.
The slight funniness that happens in 2 is nothing
And then they do the NBA Jam or Nike
compared
commercial or whatever the fuck it is.
Scary Movie 3. Scary Movie 3 is unequivocally the best scary movie of all time. If anyone of the 70 people that is here has not seen it, I want you to disconnect from this stream immediately.
No.
I want you to rent Scary Movie 3 and watch it tonight.
Scary Movie 3 is great. I give you that. But 2,
Sucks my dick.
it's like the cornerstone.
Godfather 1 and 2.
What about the 3?
Nick Foles, Scary Movie 2 is not even close. You've never seen Scary Movie 3.
Scary Movie 2 is good.
World's Worst Bourbon Channel. Twilight?
Okay, Twilight is pretty good.
Airplane 1 and 2. I love Airplane 1, 2.
Have I ever watched 2? I don't remember.
I'm just saying 2 isn't what 1
Is
was.
Or
And still, who?
Twill.
Listen, let's
What
just
the fuck are
do.
you doing?
Let's just do this.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know what? He may have.
Nailed it.
I love that fucking show.
I love
And I
farts.
always forget that Chidi is in Midsummer. Did you know that?
I forgot that he was in the
He's in
Midsummer.
Midsummer. He was the one who was writing his thesis on Midsummer.
Carlos Garcia says the Deadpool movies. Carlos, I will agree with you on 1 and 2. We saw 3 in the theater.
Well, it's not 3. It's considered Deadpool and Wolverine. That's different.
Sorry. 1 and 2, you are Deadpool correct. 3 was good, not up to the same standard. I felt like 1 and 2 were better. And I'm a big fan of 2. I'm not one of these purists like, oh, number 1's always the best and 2 always sucks. I prefer 2. I love 2.
You know what I prefer to on? Evil Dead.
And I prefer 2 on Star Wars, which is actually episode 5. Empire Strikes Back.
I can't listen to you anymore.
Paul Hawks, unpopular take, but I love Under Siege. I remember Under Siege, Paul Hawks from the 90s with, don't tell me.
Jennifer.
No, it was a man, Steven Seagal,
Sean.
also known as Steven
Connery.
Seagal.
Actually, his name is Steven Seagal, but he wanted to be cool, so he made people pronounce it Seagal.
Whiskey Burger just put everyone else to shame. The best trilogy is Naked Gun. Whiskey Burger wins the night and wins nothing from Kira or a postcard.
No, nothing because that's the wrong answer.
I actually like Sharknado a lot.
I've only watched the one.
Boondock Saints, did they have a second one?
Well, they got a cartoon.
Chris Reister, The History of the World is good. Is it as good as other great movies that are in the same vein? No. Bad Bourbon, Evil Dead, Army of Darkness is the best Evil Dead. You can't change my mind with no punctuation.
No, everybody says that. I think 2 is still better than Army of Darkness.
I think Donkey Kong is superior to. Donkey Kong sucks.
Donkey Kong sucks.
Empire was the best of all of the Star Wars movies. That is correct.
I
sir.
love how everyone's like, yeah, I'm gonna tell.
Dude, people are into this conversation. I have not seen people this juiced since we were talking about giant pierced nips. What is Jung Fu Panda? Wandering Mango.
Jung Fu Panda.
If your keys don't
What is
light up
this?
enough for you to
Look at
see
you.
them, you're going to offend somebody.
He's like, okay, I'm in it.
Okay, just only type it once. Only type it once, Wandering Mango. You're going to offend some people if you type it more than once.
Yeah, be careful.
We did that with
Some of the people in this town might come out of the woodwork, be like, you rang.
We were advertising a Kahoot once. I was like, well, I should put more than 1K on the thumbnail. Someone called it out immediately. Listen, Kahoot's icon is a K. Their logo is a K. I was like, listen, Kahoot. Oh, God.
You're funny.
Your mom's funny
Mm.
and unfunny kind of
Centipede,
way.
no. Okay, I will.
It's human centipede.
I'm so scared of the human part. I'm like, I can't even do it. I can't even do
I'm
it.
scared of the
I
centipede.
don't even want to watch any parts.
The Green Door. Is that the first major porno? We listened to a podcast on that. It was the Dollop talking about the Green Door.
Don't remember, Josh.
Josh, are you talking about porn?
Are you putting your finger in your butt right now?
Josh, are
Get out of
you
there.
shoving things up your pee hole?
Get out.
Listen, your butthole is not sanitary. If you put something up there, you need to wash it right away. Ronius thoughts on Kentucky Fried Movie. I don't think I've seen it.
What is that? Oh, was that the chicken?
Does not rhyme with urine during Toy Story.
Okay, all Toy Stories are good. All Toy Stories are good.
I mean, Wayne's World without the Y. I haven't seen that one. The one I saw had a Y in it. Well, Gary Bear wants to know about the Feng Shui pattern. Kobe wants to know about the Girardi Jid.
Everyone's making fun of makeup.
Everyone's Jung Fu fighting.
Shit. He's like, damn it, you guys.
All the Marvins are back. The Marvins. Okay.
The
All
Marvins.
right, we're moving on. We have 2 more drinks before we shut it down. Travis Robeson procured the next 2 bottles for us. And what he did is he actually procured the bottle and then also gave us a sample, which I appreciate. So we have to open up the bottle just for this one thing.
Everybody was this.
Everyone was Jung Fu fighting. Jabron, you win Kira's joke of the night. Mine was already taken, but Kira's loving it.
Okay, there we go.
Actually, Pirates of the Caribbean is pretty badass. I like Pirates of the Caribbean.
David, F you. Because guess what? Every time I fucking put it on, you go, I'm not watching this shit.
F you and S you. I watched it every time.
S you.
S you.
Rush hour during. No, you fucking suck right
If
now.
you've been around the channel for a hot minute, you know this is the one bottle under 90 proof that Kira actually could stand. It's Old Dominick Tennessee whiskey with a high corn content at 78% What Travis Robeson has done is he has procured for the channel an Old Dominick
It was fast as lightning. I'm sorry, the chat's cracking me the shit up.
The chat's winning right now. Cast strength, 6-year-old Old Dominick with a slightly lower corn content at 52% corn, 44% rye, 4% malted barley. I am very, very, very excited for this 121 proof expression of Old Dominick. And we even got to crack it because Travis Robeson was kind enough to give us a sample of the same Doohickey corn mash bill at 124 proof.
Look at his
we're
little
going to pop into this bad boy right now.
David can't talk anymore.
I've never could talk to start with. Kira, give me some of that ass and or
Right,
glass.
Bobby.
Let's do it. All right. So
Wait, I thought we were gonna do the other one too.
we are. This is this. I still have to crack it open.
Correct, but
We're gonna do the other one too.
Old Dominick is one of the secrets, you guys.
Old Dominick is not. Do not get the people's hopes up.
I know, but just let them think.
Do
that.
not
It'll be,
get the
that'll
pe-
be funny. When
Do not get the people's hopes up.
Sometimes it's funny.
It's funny to trick them. Just like it's funny for you to be a young mother.
Be like
The other one that Kira wants, she wants them both in a glass at the same time.
no, I want Old Dominic's.
Oh, you want the 85
I want
proofer.
2 Old Dominics.
I did not realize you wanted the 85 proofer next to the cast strength.
I didn't realize. Yes,
Oh, okay. I didn't. You. Well,
David, you're drunk as shit right now.
I just spilled a lot of 85 proof on the bar.
You know who'd get mad about that?
Who?
Somebody from our early days. They're like, you drink whiskey out of your bar. Yeah, bitch.
Oh, dude.
What's fucking wrong with you?
We spilled so much whiskey on the bar in year number 1, and we had so many purists, if you will, leave all kinds
so
of
many pagans.
nasty comments about you should. I'm unsubscribing because you spilled whiskey on the bar during the whole shoot.
Mhm.
Because it's
They're like,
fun.
we sacrifice virgins to the sun because we'll have a spring next time. Bitch, you get spring every goddamn year. You fucking stupid.
During not urine, I can say having watched all 3 Starship Troopers movies, it does not get better.
Hold on. This totally got me thinking of Pacific Rim or whatever the fuck that show is.
Oh, that porno we watched?
No way. Or
Dave
Horizon
McCool,
something,
Old
whatever the fuck it
Dominic
is.
Castrate? Castrate? Yes, Old Dominic Castrate.
Hi, Duke. Where have you been, honey?
Dude, he's been in the chat the whole time. Kira just has bougie tastes in her old
I'm
age.
so old.
A.A. Ronis, Clerks 2 over Clerks. Pillow pants for the win.
I agree. I actually agree with that.
A.A. Ronis, being Ronius in the chat right now. Modern Mango, I can do two things: chew bubblegum and Jung Fu, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
Oh gosh.
The cast strength? Did you get in the cast strength first?
I did. The cast strength first. How do I want to explain this? It's almost like a root beer sucker stick. You know the old sticks of candy?
Oh yeah.
It's like that because it's obviously like got some flour in it or something. Like, you know, this bitch didn't make this straight out of sugar. So that's fucking delicious.
Is it?
Oh god, I love it.
I'm about to get it right now.
I meant that as a compliment. This is what the Wright brothers would have drinking if they could drink a sucker made out of root beer. I don't know how to explain
This
that.
is what the Mongolians would have drank in. They could have broke down that Chinese wall.
Get off my wall, Mongolians!
Jay and Silent Bob are the funniest thing ever.
I know, but then Silent Bob
here-
got skinny.
Well, that but he talked in Chasing Amy, which sort of broke the vibe. Does anybody here like Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back? Because
Me.
I think it's a hilarious, underwatched movie.
That one is actually my more favorite.
I think that is, I
That's
know,
my
I
most
know,
favorite.
Clerks is classic. I get it. Clerks 2, I get it.
Jason.
Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, I prefer that.
And they go into like a McDonald's thing and they get on the internet. I don't even know if that was a real thing because I never could do that with my McDonald's.
It's hilarious.
It is good. And they go around, who talks shit about us? It's like when we were like talking people doing stuff.
Jay and Silent Bob are so good. They managed to make Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back a good movie. It's okay. It's one of those dumb movies that's hilarious. You know it's dumb.
Mhm.
It intends to be dumb.
Kind of
But-
like Hot Rod.
I love Hot Rod. Oh my gosh.
I know, but it is dumb.
Dogma was great. I filled the
I
cup.
do
I
like
was
Dogma.
just thinking about that line when the girl walks into slow mo and he's got the cup over his boner. That's Jay and Silent Bob.
Let's watch
Will
that.
Ferrell's in it. Dude,
I heard Will Ferrell's a dick.
I'm sure he is. He's so famous. He's probably got to be a dick to people just to like get around life.
Can I do that?
Bob actually talked at the end of all their movies. A&W, you're blowing my mind right now,
He's
dude.
doing deep cuts.
A&W is doing major deep cuts. Jerry Black, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure is an amazing movie.
So I've always wanted to show Presley the Bill and Ted stuff, the Bogus Adventure,
Sure.
the Excellent Adventure. And then when it comes to time, you go, no. I'm just letting you know.
Maybe we already have other movies in queue.
You did. You go Lego movie, Lego Batman movie,
Dude, hold on.
Lego 2.
We have a Netflix queue where when we mail the DVD back, they mail us another
You have
one.
that cue.
And I don't want to rearrange the order. I put a lot of time into that order.
Can we do that still? Let's
yeah.
do that because it could
Oh,
be a
yeah.
surprise like day.
Dude, I love getting DVDs in the mail.
Is
I
this a
freaking
joke?
love it.
Do they don't do it
Oh,
anymore?
they so do it. Babe, think of like middle America. Do you think they have internet?
They don't have a TV.
Think where Gene Nassif lives. Do you think they could stream?
No,
You've been there.
there's
holy
nothing there.
Desolate America. Horses,
That's
they
why they
ride into
drink
town.
so much. There's nothing else to fucking do.
That's why Cassie drinks so much. Nick Foles, I like the Bale Batman
Have
movie.
you ever had Cassie's fucking charcuterie boards?
Oh,
Oh my God.
fantastic. To die for.
She makes the meat into like roses.
Have you ever had Gene's Weedy Wiener?
Unfortunately, yes.
It is fantastic. Okay, we have one more to go after this.
No,
we
I'm
are
not
doing,
done. I still have my regular.
We're doing the
Dominic.
Old Dominic cask strength bourbon, or as we said earlier, castrate bourbon. Oh, baby.
Shit, I like that one. It tastes like fucking Kool-Aid. Blue Kool-Aid is the white one.
Oh, I was going to say,
That's blue Kool-Aid. Here, go
I
ahead.
can't even
Go ahead,
talk
try
during
it.
the cask strength. Oh my gosh. This is only 85 proof. This is the
Try it.
only one you've ever had below 90 that you actually like.
Yes, and I'm asking you, as my husband, try it
Well, I just had a bunch of the
and tell me what color Kool-Aid you think that is.
the castrate strength.
Sometimes I think he doesn't listen to me. This is what I tell my therapist every day.
That is so good. Like I understand it's only 85 proof, but honestly, that's fantastic. I can't see colors right now, but I can smell colors. Tiberius Gracchus.
Hello, Dogma. Grace, wait a minute.
Big titted naked lady. Don't just follow the sky, yo. That is true.
Who said that? Ben Affleck?
Probably.
He's a fucking idiot.
He's an asshole, and I love him. MacGruber is one of our favorite movies.
You know that.
And Travis knows that. Travis, you're cheating. But MacGruber, the first time you watch it, like, that was cute. You watch it again, and you're like, oh my God, that's really, really funny. And then you watch it again, you're like, we're watching this once a month until I die.
What? Yeah, I think that is like the epitome of the dumb movie because I watch it with you and I go, you like this?
But then you come back and you watch it again, and you're like, okay,
so
I get it now.
Brain Candy is that damn fucking way because like some of you guys are like, yeah, I watched Brain Candy when we had it out when we did the release, right? And you can only watch it on YouTube now because it's no longer in circulation.
Life is short, life is shit.
And soon it will be over. All right. And you guys all fucking hated it.
And
watch it again.
Fantastic. This
fucking funny.
This little epic bitch here
it is so
set the world on fucking fire. Obtanium. Different.
Obtanium. Like, come on. The one lady, patient 957, her happiest memory is when her son comes over for Christmas for 2 seconds. That's her.
Jade and Silent Bob Strike Back is so stupid. It's good like Harold and Kumar. Jabron, you know we love Harold and Kumar. Oh my gosh. Dogma is pretty great. Alanis Morissette as God is awesome.
Yes.
I'm not a huge
God. She has
Alanis Morissette fan, but I did like that move a lot. Pretty sure they actually recently, Durin, I was trying to lie to my wife.
Oh, did they? Oh, damn.
Actually, what I heard, and Durin, you can back me up on this or correct me. People who were still on the DVD mailing,
I didn't know that.
Eventually, they just whatever was left in queue, they mailed it to them and said keep it. So people who actually kept it all the way until the last couple of years got to keep the last couple of movies they mailed to them.
Oh my gosh! Imagine how many DVDs you'd have. What would we do with them?
What would we do with them all? All right, Silent Bob. During the end of Clerks, there's a million fine women in the world, dude. But they don't all bring you lasagna at work. Most of them just cheat on you. I remember that now, dude. Like I didn't remember it until you did it. Okay,
I love lasagna.
Mallrats, also an underrated movie. Silent Bob in Mallrats, adventure, excitement. The Jedi craves not these things. Mike Davis actually knows about this whiskey and loves it. This whiskey,
so fucking good.
He's fucking insane.
You know what else I didn't like about Mallrats?
Sure, tell me about it.
Is I didn't understand it. I didn't understand why there was so many lesbians in the movie.
Well, because
remember though, I was also 5.
Lesbians are
when
also
this movie came out. I was like, I didn't know girls can do that. So I was confused.
Now, do you see how I didn't make the connection there, guys? It's implied. It's the implication.
And then I watched American Pie, and I go, oh my gosh.
I'm not even supposed to be here today. Classic. Mallrats was the best.
Clerks.
All we need to know is Fatty Boom Batty Blunt, and I'll show you the sailboat. Oh yeah, when the big guy's staring and he can't see the sailboat forever.
All right, so I think I need to watch this. Maybe I'm thinking Chasing Amy.
No, okay. So Mallrats is you got the actually okay. So going back to the big guy that can't see the sailboat. I'm starting to not talk so well. I apologize.
Yeah, you said it right.
Jesus Holtgrave. I saw on the social medias that he has lost a ton of weight and he's super buff now. The big guy that was in a couple of the early movies of Kevin Smith is now super jacked.
Okay, not the guy from Mad TV.
Well, I don't know where he got to start from.
Was he on
Wikipedia?
Hold on. Was the same guy on that TV show Ed or something with gosh, oh my god, Jamie Presley was on it.
Yeah, I think he was. Yeah.
That's him?
That big guy. Yeah.
Yeah, he's cute now. Well,
yeah. I heard he's jacked now.
No, he's jacked. And I mean, he's cute when he's big. I like big boy. I mean,
you like a big boy.
I like a big boy.
I like him saucy. She likes Lizzo. MacGruber equals Hot Rod. They are the same kind of dumb. I will say they're both dumb. They're different kinds of dumb, though. Like, I think Hot Rod is actually a little funnier than MacGruber, but MacGruber is so dumb that you just gravitate to it.
You're like, wait, what happened in MacGruber? You're like, did-a-ba-doo? He's putting his celery up his butt. But it's more cool because it's Ryan Phillippe.
who at the
doing
time was actually a legitimate actor.
Well,
At that time.
no, Cruel Intentions, Way of the Gun.
He was
I Know You Did Last Summer.
Yeah.
Other things.
It was right after all that. He was a legitimate actor.
Yeah.
And then he was in MacGruber.
Well, he did MacGruber because he divorced Reese Witherspoon.
Who did it?
Was it Reese? Who we divorced somebody?
Who didn't?
Anyway, who gives a craps?
Kobe, I feel like Matt Porter watched MacGruber and said, okay, that's my new personality. Okay, that's burn of the night.
Matt.
Mormons are angry again. We're starting to break up a little bit.
Mormons are like, tell us you love us. Because I think the Garden of Eden is in
Garden of Eden.
Jackson, Missouri.
All right, we're finishing up casket strength and moving on to our last whiskey, and we're shutting it down. We're working the morning.
I am a Mormon.
All right, Kira, final thoughts on Old Dominick casket strength.
All right, it has this like grape bubblegum powder, like the powder on top of a bubblegum chew. Great flavor. That's it, exactly.
Okay, I see where you're
It's
going.
like grapey to me.
I see where you're going. It is.
Why do you fucking shake your head? You go, no, you're wrong, bitch.
No, I'm saying for me. For me. Listen, for me, having sex with dudes is enjoyable. For you, you hate it. We're different people. Okay. For me, it is.
We're like that other whiskey channel.
What, the dumb one? The dumb one or the stupid one? Anyway.
I'm not gonna.
Now I lost all my notes because you're talking about shit about people.
Well, I think everyone knows. They're just scared to say it.
All right. This thing is, it's a high rye, but done super duper well.
This is a fucking rye?
It's a high rye bourbon.
I freaking like it.
It's a bourbon. It's a high rye bourbon. But I will say this. The rye is not minty. It is like the kind of rye you want in a high rye bourbon, where it's so barrely and dark. It's just adding complexity and adding mouth punchiness. It's taking the sweetness of the corn and the barrel and the brown sugar and the typical bourbon notes, and it's adding this Rubik's Cube of glory hole penetration that's bringing forward the rye guy. And it's just an adventure.
You're doing so great. It was a good job.
If I have to rank this on a scale of
this
GPA,
is a fucking 4.0.
I'm going to go 3.8. I will.
Wow, bitch.
I love it.
You're a shitty ass professor. You don't care about people.
I love it. 3.8 is very, very high, my friend.
Just letting you know.
I'm letting you know a 3.8.
Do you know what
high.
David just realized this weekend? That if you play Tekken Tag in PlayStation 3, you can bowl with the Tekken characters. And I was like, David, come on, let's do bowling. You're like, is this actual bowling or is it like a bowl?
I didn't know that you could bowl with characters.
Fucking awesome.
And then once I found out you could bowl, I annihilated my family in bowling.
Like, you did
Kira's
so
in,
well.
Kira's out. Presses in, presses out.
I couldn't do
Kira's
it.
in, Kira's out.
Now, just a word to the wise. If
use the panda bear.
Use the panda bear, but don't use the devil. The devil fucks you over every goddamn time.
He does in bowling and he also does in life.
He's like, are you a Jesus child? I'm fucking threw the ball somewhere else. It's like, all right, devil.
The devil loves
You're
saying
not even funny anymore. That's what I say to the devil.
Kobe, there he goes. Bourbon splitting again. I can't help it. Okay, true story. A.A. Ronius. I met Trish the Dish from Mulrath, the underage girl doing the sex study. Wine tasting in Sonoma County years ago. She was pouring wine and I lost my shit. I have pictures to prove it.
I kind of want to see this.
If I'm right. What?
No, she's just being like, hi. She's like, I did that in a past life. And here's my new life. I'm done with acting because I'm not going to sleep with Harvey Weinstein. I'm going to pour you some wine.
Ernest,
and I commend it.
Ernest Peacock says, Old Dominick says, I can't move in.
Why not?
Ernest, you have to explain that story a little bit more.
What'd you do with your peacock?
Yeah, seriously, buddy. That story doesn't tell me where you were coming from, how you got to that point, what the conversation was like. Did you offer to pay rent or did you say you were just going to move in? We need more. All right. Wandering Mango, you had me at Glory Hole Casket. I mean, come on. Paul Hawks, Tekken Tag Bowling was incredible. It still is, buddy. If you have PS3, get that shit rolling because it's awesome.
So there's this game. If y'all have it, it's called Chanted I really want it, but I can only currently get it for PlayStation 5, which I don't have, or I have to get on the Xbox SD or whatever it's fucking called. Xbox One S.
No one knows.
I want on PlayStation 3.
A&W, bowling in a bowl or a bowl?
Exactly. That's what you fucking thought. You go, are we fighting in a bowl?
World's worst bourbon channel. So don't trust the devil?
The devil fucking sucks at everything. It's crazy. You'd think, oh, he can play the violin,
MGP
but
13.
he can't do nothing else.
If I wasn't a maniac before this stream, I am now. Mike Davis, make a trip to Old Dominic and I'll meet you there. I'll bring the bail money. Tiberius Gracchus the second. Kira, give me Gal Gadot, Maya Rudolph vibes tonight. LOL. So weird, yet kind of hot. Desira Bailey, I play bowling on my Switch.
You play? Is it Tekken bowling?
A&W, happy as almost B-Day, Kira. May you have all the beans and Cheetos your heart desires, except when her doctor says no. Then hotbox David.
So hold on. I'm going to stop right there.
Sure.
My doctor also told me, he's like, we're going to get your blood checked again in another 6 months. I go, okay, I can do it. And he goes, just letting you know, the holidays are in those 6 months. I'm not fucking kidding.
What a dick.
He fucking said that.
What a dick.
And I go, do you think I have family? I'm like, they're all dead.
Oh, God.
But yeah, no, he literally said,
Your
remember,
doctor is a bit of a dick.
I'm like, you know what? I love macaroni and cheese as much as the fucking next person.
Boba Bourbon defending the doctor. Doctors are just autistic. Moving into the last bottle of the night. This is Roaming Man Tennessee pot distilled whiskey. This is casket strength straight rye whiskey. This is a barely legal rye out of Tennessee. And just like the last one, we don't have to crack it because Travis Robeson not only procured a bottle for us from Sugarlands Distilling Company, he sent us a sample of basically the exact same shit. So we can dive into this right now and have a good old time. Are you ready?
I am ready. And I love go to Gary.
Go for it.
He caught my joke about the devil playing the fiddle, and then he's also now letting us all know if it was made of gold, their gold has no acoustic.
Gary has overthought this old song
Hey, Gary,
to the point where it's no longer fun.
calm down, okay?
Gary, we want to have
No
fun.
one needs to know how smart you are, but I
at the
do like
devil's
it.
expense.
You called it back. I love it.
All right,
I love you. I don't even care. I love Gary Morgan. I don't care.
after Roaming Man,
I'm nervous about this.
after Roaming Man, Barely Legal Rye, which you should be excited about because you love Barely Legal Ryes.
No, it smells crafty.
All right, after this, we are going to do a fireball shot for Kira as we are less than 30 minutes away from her 40th birthday.
Can't we just... Not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing, y'all, because if I say
I do my best
something,
to make sure that you have a good Tuesday. I do my best.
hey, I'm gonna let you know something right now.
Let me know.
Do you know what my favorite thing is to do? Sleep.
You know that sometimes your boss watches the channel?
Mm.
You know sometimes your doctor watches the channel?
But he does.
This is a public channel.
No, he
Okay.
goes, he does. He goes, he's like, I know about you.
Maybe now you know why, after about a week or so, most live streams go to members only. Because the doctor's not a member and Kira's boss is not a member. And once they do, we're going to up the membership charge.
Once they do, I'm going to get fired. I'm going to have to go to amateur hour every day of the week and maybe win $10, you guys.
I don't know that you can. Bruzel is there. What's up, buddy? We missed you at Bourbon in the Butt.
Bourbon in the butt. It's boys in the barn.
I thought it was boobies in the brassiere.
Butts in the junk.
Anyway, the junkies missed you, but mainly we missed you.
I know how to do stuff.
Because last time you and I did a little sipping on some whiskey that you were doing some barrel picks on.
Yeah, Bruzel, who the fuck are you gonna hang out with?
You're obviously going to hang out with me.
Duh. Wow, we made us look like idiots standing over there talking to everybody else.
And no one even talks to us. When you don't show up, no one talks to us.
My eye itches so bad.
We stood in the corner. We cried a little bit.
I
People
know.
kick sand at us.
And then they asked, why are you crying? And I said, shut the fuck up, go away. And they're like, oh, that's probably why. No one wants to talk to you. 'Cause you're
Yeah.
being a bitch.
They were like, hey, where's your friend? Bruzel. And I was like, I think we're still friends.
I
And
go,
then a single tear.
He was with your mom last night, but he got STDs. So now he's in the fucking hospital.
Bruce is married. He's happily married. How's he with someone else's mom?
Well, that's what I said.
Dude, you got to wrap up.
Sorry about it.
You can't go barebacking in those house. Getting into the last drink of the night, Roaming Man, Tennessee, barely legal ride.
And like I said, it smells.
What?
This.
Oh, we talked about a lot there. So when you said it smells, I wasn't sure what direction you were headed.
Oh my God, Bruzel. Hey, if we're giving you a joke, give us a joke back. Don't tell us how fucking busy you are.
It's okay. It's okay.
No, I don't give a shit.
I like TJ.
You can go. Not too much going on. Do.
Oh, dude, you made Kira angry, which means she's just
Sorry
going to yell
about
at you all night. But also, you must know that because I know you just showed up 20 minutes from now, 21 minutes from now, it is Kira's 38th birthday. Did
That's
I get that
right.
right? So
I'm a woman now.
she would yell at you anyway because she likes to yell late in streams. But she now has extra rights to yell at you
I could punch up.
because it's her birthday. It's her birthday literally in 20 minutes from now.
Danger. Oh no. Happy birthday, Kira. Leos are the best people. I'm scared to be a Leo because I really make people angry.
I'm also scared that she's a Leo because she gets really angry. Dave McCool, yeah, but her boss and her doctor both sleep. That is
That's what
correct.
I think.
They're not up this late.
They're not this late, David. Because they go to work at a good time in the morning.
Because they're like grown-ups and they have a career. All the things that my parents wished I would have. Kobe, okay, I've secured a mini Woodford Reserve for the birthday toast, which is happening. Everybody who's sticking around, birthday toast happening after Roaming Man, right around midnight Eastern.
Can I say something?
Yes, of course you can. Yell at him.
Kobe. Woodford Reserve. Are you serious? Are you awake?
Hold on.
I'm
Kobe.
confused.
All right.
Do you know how much I love Woodford Reserve?
Here, I'm going to go ahead and just mute it real quick.
letting you know.
Everybody stick on. I'm going to mute real quick, okay? He's doing it because he knows you hate Woodford Reserve.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. All right, turn
So
it
what
into
should I
when I
do?
unmute, turn it into a joke.
Okay. All right, here we go.
3, 2, Kobe.
Oh my God, Kobe. I love Woodford. Fuck you. I don't fucking love that. If anybody else is drinking New Riff, Woodford Reserve, Eagle Rare up in this house,
If anyone's drinking New Riff,
nothing.
we're
You got
unsubscribing.
nothing.
We're unsubscribing from you. You're getting kicked out.
I am. I'm going to unsubscribe and be like, this person can't subscribe to nothing now.
All right, Ernest Peacock coming with more of a full story. I was at the distillery, hanging out, chatting like a normal dude. I just told them that I love what those guys are doing, and could I live here? They all just laughed and then kicked me out.
Okay, what do you look like?
You know what? Something that's also appropriate to ask if someone's been assaulted. What were you wearing?
Okay,
I'm kidding. It's not appropriate. Not
I got
appropriate.
PSTDs, all right? So I need to let you know how you think I look like you.
I can take a hint.
No,
Bruzel-
we weren't hinting you. Did you smell bad, maybe?
Asking whiskey questions.
Smell
So
bad.
this is Roaming Man. It's 54.6%, so 109.2. It is a barely legal rye. All 51%. Wow, it's getting hard to read this late at night. 51% rye, 4% malted barley, and
Oh, shit, that smells
45% Tennessee white corn. Treatment char number 3, number 4, and number 5, aged 4 years, 8 months to 5 years and 10 months in toasted and charred American white oak barrels made with staves, air dried for 12 to 24 months. Bruzel, that's gotta have you covered, buddy.
Dude, we just lost 12 people.
People on this channel don't like whiskey talk,
Yeah.
Bruzel.
Well, when you talk about stuff, it's boring. All right. Now, I'm going to tell you something right now.
Sure, let's do it.
It tastes like Kool-Aid with fake sugar in it.
In a good way?
Like sucralose. No, not in a good way.
Oh, you don't like Roaming Man?
Well, I'll drink it. I'll drink it.
I'm sure you will.
But
There's not much here that you won't.
it gives me an aftertaste of like a diet. Get Bruzel off the fucking screen. What do you mean, Bruzel?
Baby, he's talking about your birthday.
Oh, you're
He's being nice. He's being nice. But you are also, it's still your birthday, so you can still yell at him for being nice.
He still hasn't apologized earlier.
For what?
I think I was mad at him about something. I don't remember. Josh knows how it is.
Hold on. Jesus Holtgrave says, I think the doctor's on the phone. or on the plane?
Oh, he's on a plane. It's fine. He can't read it. He can't read this.
The doctor's on the plane?
Don't worry about it. My doctor
Can't
doesn't.
you take a guess? Well, not for another 2 hours. You can't take a guess for another 2 hours?
It happens. That was the best of us.
Oh my gosh, my doctor. You guys should see him though. When he tells me I'm fat, I go, yes, sir. He's just,
He's so dreamy.
he's just,
He's a big, tall, strong, sexually charged man. Oh my god. Sometimes you think it's just the way that the pants are cut that are making that little bulge when he sits down.
No,
We all know it's the way that he is.
it's crazy. And then he always asks about you, which is the crazy thing.
It is
He doesn't even know you.
He thinks he knows me.
I know. And then I think, what old man does he think that I'm married to?
But I don't associate with general practitioners. I associate with dentists. David Goldman, world famous dentist,
Mhm.
and the best doctor ever in the whole world, Dr. Bob
Bob
Balkovic,
Balkovic.
full blown,
Mhm.
100% doctor.
He does doctor things.
He does all that. All right. So I'm getting into Roman man.
Ernest goes, they could take my money, but not my laundry. Ernest, let me say more things about yourself. What was it? Busy? Did you come in when it was a busy line?
Ernest, I'm not sure why they're so angry with you. It seemed like a jovial comment, but based on the outcome, Ernest, I feel like you're holding back a piece of the story. Like, did you have pants on? Like what else? Did your shirt have 2 holes cut out right here and right here? I mean, I've worn that shirt before. It's a fun one.
Those were fun
But
shirts.
people don't like them.
Woody times Wood just killed a bottle of.
Evan Williams
You
bald and bald.
did!
Woody,
Good for
I did not see you
you!
comment earlier. Do you know that in 15 minutes it is Kira's 38th birthday, which makes that a pre-toast to the actual toast we're going to do in 15 minutes?
Should we all do a bottle and bond and then a fireball chaser?
Do you realize that right now, because of your drinking problem, I mean habit, I mean tendencies,
Hey,
we don't
this
have
is
an
my
Evan.
lifestyle.
We don't have an Evan Williams ball at the bottom of the bar right now. We're without one right now.
Somehow I think he's lying, but that's fine.
I mean, we do have ass loads of Fireball.
No. Okay, so fireball was a joke. And what's funny is you know it's a joke. And yet you still fucking give it to me.
Aaron,
And I still have to drink it.
a barrel-aged
Which is
Fireball
fun.
on deck for you, Kyra. Woody times
Hold
Wood.
on.
Yo, skull. Dave
I don't
McCool.
know
I
what
do
that
doctor
means.
things. I just don't have a certificate. That means he explores women's vaginas. Jameson
So
Meyer.
you got turd?
You got turned? Dr. Vinny of Boombats. That sounds like him. Wait a minute. Your doctor's not Dr. Evil?
No, Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
He's trying to take over the whole tri-state area.
Imagine Dr. Doofenshmirtz about a Middle Eastern man. Okay, that's my doctor right there.
Travis Robeson said, you might not have
We
everyone's
do
bond
have
the bond,
some
but
Dan.
you do have a giant thing of JW Dant. That's close enough.
I'll do some damn, but I think Dave's trying to protect me.
Oh, it's okay. It's your birthday. I'm just trying to get you to midnight before I have to put food in you before you go to bed sick.
You guys, I don't know what to say. Thank you for my birthday gift.
Porky Prankster, I'm back. I thought you guys were going off. Porky Prankster's like,
I know.
the stream wasn't going that well. Why are you guys still on?
No, it wasn't going well. Remember, it went down to 12 people and it went right back up to 5. It's crazy. I don't understand. It's crazy.
It's weird. Whenever we talk about whiskey, people leave. When we stop talking about whiskey, they come
Let's
back.
think
in
about
droves.
a story. Oh no, let's ask a question.
Sure, let's ask a question. We have 13 minutes to kill until Kira's birthday officially happens. Kira, would you give Porky the Prankster a little bit of love?
Just up to pick how much you give me, baby.
And we're not on Patreon. I'm kidding, Porky. It's late. I'm kidding. Christ. All right.
Oh.
Rusty Trombone, Goldschlager,
Oh
the
my
original
gosh.
Fireball.
I fucking love Goldschlager. No, when you would go to a house party and that
Oh,
Goldschlager
yeah.
is out,
Oh,
you're like,
yeah.
mm.
You're like, I'm getting richer by the ounce.
You're like, look at me.
And now that you're here, I thought I was just writing illegible scripts for fun, but the lady parts inspecting makes or sense, or in Spanish, ore sense.
You made 0 sense right there.
Bubble bath bourbon, and as soon as the singing starts, there will be 6 people.
You know, you haven't been here in a
less.
fucking minute because guess what? You got more important things.
Oh, now the butt hurt starts, bubble bath. You started the
Then
butt hurt
your
section of the night.
Best friend. Anyway, no, we stopped singing.
Jesus
Stop
Holgrave.
singing.
Well, also singing.
Because I lost that spirit of my heart.
No, singing kept us on until 2:00 in the morning, and we have jobs. Jesus Holgrave, I have a Chieftain's bottling of an Aber Scotch.
Aberfeldy Scotch.
Distilled in 1998, which was still right around the time Kira was born, and bottled in 2011, which was around the time she became a young mother. Been in bottle as long as it was in cask. Happy birthday, Kira.
Happy birthday to me. Cha-cha-cha.
Rectum DM? I think it was Rectum MD. Or
Rectum? Barely knew him.
Oh, Kira's on fire.
I do know the rectum joke is fun. I'll say it again. Oh my. It tastes like hairspray.
All right, are you still in the Roaming Man? We still have to officially talk about Roaming Man. We've got 11 minutes to do it until the birthday pour.
Yeah, no, that tastes like hairspray. Mixed with a fart that someone did. Like I'm in a dorm doing my hair. Is it scotchy? What is this?
It has a little craft on it.
It
Does.
malty. So
A
it's
little bit
like what? Yellowstone or something?
We might have to
Like-
talk whiskey for a minute and find out what the hell's going on here.
Desiree's still here. She laughed at something. Somebody did a poop somewhere.
You know what's odd about, and maybe it's the Tennessee white corn, right? Because you have like blue corn that can make shit go
It's just
weird and
corn
funky when
now,
it's in
dude.
Texas. But all right, so the Tennessee corn, different than Texas corn, different than other corns. I think that corn. Oh, you know what it is?
No, I'm not sure.
And Travis, if you're still here, feel free to correct me because you know about whiskey, not me. It's a different kind of corn and it's pot stilled. Do you want to know why we don't like Woodford Reserve?
I don't like pot still shit.
It's pot stilled.
Wait,
so I
this
need-
is Woodford Reserved?
No, it's pot stilled.
Oh, okay.
This is what someone Woodford Reserve this.
Someone fucked up.
Somebody fucked up and Woodford Reserve this bottle.
Bruzel left. He's like, fuck you guys. Look at like.
Oh, Whiskey Golf is pouring Octomore for you.
Oh, what? That's disgusting.
Why is the corn always gonna be white, David?
That's right.
It's just corn
There's
now.
a yellow corn.
It's
There's
just-
a red corn.
It's just corn. Hold on. Rectum. Damn near killed it.
That's not the fucking same.
Blue
There's
corn.
blue
Yes,
corn.
Jameson. Some things have blue corn. So I recently just reorganized all the cabinets and I got rid of our baby blue from Balcones. We had this much left and it sucked.
Wait, how much did we have?
But that much of baby
That was
blue.
all we had left because we kept trying and trying.
Well, yeah, it's also baby blue's been with us for 4 fucking years.
And it's been
It's been
evaporating.
a punishment
ever
pour.
fucking
It's been
since.
things. So yeah, but that's now gone. But yes, blue corn's a thing. Actually, King's Family Distillery, Travis, if you're still around, just came out with their red, white, and blue bottles, which is red corn, blue corn, and corn. I can't say white corn; it's racist. Just red corn, blue corn, and corn. And so there are different corns, and the corns have different flavors, especially that blue corn. All right, Travis Robinson, I think you said this earlier. I think we skipped it. 53 and 30-gallon barrels are and pot stilled.
Yes.
I still call it good craft, but the white corn is sweet, not much depth of flavor. Same corn they use for
It's
moonshine.
so sweet.
Actually, Travis, that makes sense. The moonshine note, when you were calling it kind of like scotchy or whatever, I think it's more moonshiny.
So I've had legit moonshine. I feel like I've told you all this before. I've had legit moonshine. So speaking of creepy uncles, creepy stepdad. I got some moonshine.
I'm one of those.
And it was in a milk gallon thing. Drank it instantly. I was like, yep. That's I'm going down for the count.
Here, Jesus Holgrave's got something for you.
It's not. Are you serious?
I feel like Jesus's palate's broken.
Jesus come alive. What was the Jesus song?
Balcones sucks Garrison Bros, however.
Sucks more?
It could suck
Does it
more.
suck
I
more?
think that's what Bubba Bourbon was
Smoke
alluding
eye.
to. Is it
Smoky.
smoky blue corn? Blue corn, we haven't had a ton.
Oh, it just
but
tastes like shitty tequila.
Our experience with blue corn has not been great.
It's like bad. Give me something good.
Kobe, I poured out half a bottle of Bloody Butcher corn myself. I do not doubt it. Desira, white Mexican corn is the best. It's just called Mexican corn as Kira breaks the bar. Gary, the franchise, Woodford Reserved or Woodford Walk-ins?
I'm not sure what that means.
Neither am I. Which would you like?
Oh, because you have to reserve for a table.
Gary, I got you, buddy.
He's like, is this Long John Silver or just the Long John?
All right, what do you want?
I want some of that Exodus.
It's anything in the whole bar because your birthday is literally in 7 minutes.
Oh shit! Forget.
You know what? We have a Forgate here procured for the Shelf Chairs Bar by A&W himself.
Forgate.
Last time I checked, he's still in chat.
Do you know what though? I am a little saddened that we did not go to Blake Benson's room because he's got Forgate for days.
I did give him a large hug and a very passionate kiss at Bourbon in the Butt.
Good. I'm glad that we did that. And then Gary Franchi, I didn't go to your room because I knew Michael Klein was going to be there.
Or as you sometimes refer to him, Matthew Klein.
I was joking. I love you, and I would have went to your room. Even if Matthew Klein was there.
Present. Here we go, A&W. Kira is still 6 minutes from her birthday, but she has chosen you. You recognize this. You know what this is, buddy.
Forgate. I hope Matt is in this, Matt Klein. Why do I keep fucking saying that? You guys stop messing with me.
Well, he now around you, Michael Klein refers to himself.
Do this like a crazy person?
Yeah, you look dumb.
Sorry, I
you
won't
look
do it again.
stupid. But Michael Klein now around you refers to himself as Matthew Klein.
Yes.
So much so that at Bourbon in the Butt, he kept referring to himself as Matthew Klein. I inadvertently referred to him as Matthew Klein, which is crazy because he and Scotty from My Bourbon Journey were the two people that reached out to us first and foremost as a channel. We had no idea Whiskey Tube existed. They reached out to us and forced us on live streams, which is now why there's 69 of you suffering tonight.
Why are you here? What's wrong? Can I help you with something?
Can I have you drink some more?
Klein's Musk. Klein just loves to golf now, apparently.
Yeah, apparently he's getting into shape and get his life right. What a fucking loser. All right. Kobe, hurry up. Birthday already. We're landing and shutting off the Wi-Fi. He's going to lose the stream.
Why are you from Georgia?
No, Kobe is on the plane. He's landing. He's landing. All right. We're going to do this thing 5 minutes early for Kobe. Everybody get in. Whoop, whoop. Sweet pour for a sweet lady. Durin rhymes with urine. All right. Pour a blue note pick for the birthday cheer.
Oh, blue note. Wow, good for you.
Norman Conklin celebrated my birthday on Friday the 9th. Happy birthday to you. Had a Maker's Mark 2024 heart. Here we go. Can you suffer with 69? Yes. I'm here because you're my friends. Travis,
I love you, Desiree.
I have issues. My wife kicked me out of bed for Travis. How dare you? She's a great lady, I assume.
It's probably because he's laughing and farting at the same time. She's like, Travis, please.
Travis is he's one of us. He's a gassy motherfucker.
He's like, please.
And I love it. All right. I'm doing A&W in the butt and his bottle as well for Kira's birthday pour. Everybody,
Forgate is just
before Kobe's Wi-Fi gets shut off, we're going Forgate birthday pour. Kira, do you have any words you want to share with people for your birthday?
Here's our words of advice. Live as much as you can. Don't try too hard because you'll disappoint everyone.
So I have words too.
Oh.
Smile, laugh, and dance like you're not allowed within 500 feet of an elementary school.
Hold on, I got another one.
Yeah, do it.
Okay, here we go. Life is short. Life is sweet. And soon it will be over.
I'll drink to that. Happy birthday! Have some candy!
Have some candy! Forgate in my veins. Forgate in my veins.
Put it in my
veiny
vein.
Damn, that's so good. So good.
Man, what a night.
This is so crazy.
This is wild. I can't wait till my birthday.
Your birthday sucks.
My birthday celebrates your culture. It's Cinco de Mayo.
That's exactly why. Your birthday's over fucking shadowed.
Your whole family.
We won a battle against 300 people.
Your family makes tamales on my birthday. I'm in.
They're good.
All right, Kira. Give the people some parting words before we go make some pizza and watch the Y-Files. Go.
All right. We've got to leave. This is like when people like leave their wedding. They're like, okay, bye, everybody.
All right, but the people need you gave some toasting words. Now you have to give some parting words.
Okay. All right. What day is it today? Monday?
Well, in 2 minutes it's Tuesday and on the East Coast.
Everyone, this is your last week of summer. Have a good time. Drink some lemonade. Wear that bikini.
Some of you shouldn't wear that bikini. Some of you should rethink what Kira just said and don't be encouraged to wear a bikini.
When your doctor says obesity, throw it in his face. Wear the bikini next time. Okay? You show him, you go, I'm wearing my bikini.
And you say, what?
Great.
What? The letters obesity?
And then he goes, it's not just the way you look. It's how your blood is. Like, there's a million things about you. And that is okay. Oh, shit. Are we going to do this? Are we going to do this?
You still have A&W's Forgate in there. Like,
you guys, come on. We're having a fun birthday day.
Travis Robinson pouring Forgate as well.
Forgate.
All right, we need some pizza. We need some Wi-Fi. We have work in the morning. Freaking love you all. Wearing a bikini. Men are busting out bikinis right now, left and right. I have never been so turned on.
I don't know what the hell.
Freaking Kobe still has Wi-Fi.
I'm gonna go to the zoo and get some of those fucking rocks now. That's right, because you get those rocks. You gotta pack them in.
What, crack rocks?
No, do you remember, I told it. David never remembers shit. When I go to the zoo just so I can go to the fucking gift store and get the rocks. You put them in the pack, and then you go, I will pay you these rocks.
Do you see how exciting this story is? How could I ever forget it? Upcoming blind flights from Tony Bag and Donuts, Travis Rosen, and the aforementioned Jason Kobe. Boom! Boom! There it is. And more videos coming at some point. We're enjoying the summer. You should be enjoying the summer. Freaking love you. Kira turns 50. Now you're 50. You're 50 years old.
I'm 50. I kick, I'll stretch, and I'm 50. Look at my size.
It happened. The doctor says she was too obese to make 50, but she made it.
That's right. He's like, I don't know if you want to live longer. I'm like, damn.
All right, freaking love all of y'all. Love you, mean it. We will see you very, very soon. Get out and enjoy the summer. It's a beautiful one.
Have a great week.
Spend time with your families.
Bye.
But you love us more than your families. At least I love you more than I love my family. My family fucking sucks. Love you, mean it.